Dun, dun. Hey, everybody. What's going on? Wait a minute. That's not supposed to happen. There we go. I forgot to get it on loop. Well, anyways, welcome. 14 of you are here with us tonight. PD, hope you're doing better. Hope you're feeling better. You know what that's about. Good evening. Good evening, Queen Ash. Wow. Welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. Well, it's been a lot going on out there lately. We are doing the Territopia 2.0. He kind of party poopered on us there. The word party poop? Party pooper, man. He said he's not going to make it. See that comment? He's there. Trust me, he's watching. Sitting on the edge of his seat. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? What are you doing out there? I meant what I said on Brett's. That silly wabbit. He's just unbearable. He's like Black Rose. Or, any of those recruiting, those people that all they do is get on and try to hurl, like, cheap insults that we've heard a zillion times over and back. And that's it. It's like there's so much like resentment and I know there's a little saying, misery does actually love company, and it's true today as it always has. Anyway, see the little war. Was it BTC and some of the and he's well noted in the shit show side of YouTube, unlike some of the others that were in the Lisa B's chat, who shall remain nameless. Critical Thinking Cap's one that's known, and I actually have BTC blocked off of my channel. He kind of forced my hand. He just kept flooding my community tab, calling me a PDF simp and not showing any receipts. He said those are maybe receipts. Maybe he'll show those. This is something that goes back to over 3 years ago on somebody else's channel that let this guy known as Rick Productions get on there after they were being berated on Skype. Is that a thing anymore? Skype? Is it Skype or Skype? I'm not sure which. But anyways, to get the guy on, this guy known as Slash Canada later changed his channel into Axel Bailey, he lives up there by Jason Godet. He's Canadian, and this guy's entire YouTube experience has been about trolling that guy, a guy known as Big Ben Bittner, and Emo Hollingwolf. Maybe remembers the old Whoop Whoop gang, although he wasn't part of that. Anyway, this is old crusty news, and the videos that BTC keeps referencing he does not have because they still are on my other backup channel that I recovered last year, down for 6 months. And I took on Google without filing a federal lawsuit or anything like that at all. I just presented all my proof to them, and it's like waving that magical wand, hocus pocus almagocus, as my grandpa would say, God rest his soul, poof! And just like that. Anyways, you'll notice that account around that Black Rose, 21843, marking her fire hydrants across the way, communitize, if you could even call them that, and best of luck to her and everybody else trying to make themselves big on here. Anyone knows anything about my history, man? I wound up on the shit show by proxy, trying to get at someone who's Peachy Ryder over something I got wrong. And yes, later apologized to her on the panel after AC saw the battle ensuing in the chat with me and her. And I talked to her on email, and I talked to her on the telephone. I haven't talked to her in a very long time. Anybody knows anything about her, please let her know we're thinking about her out there. It's been a while. What's going on? Squishy wants to get on the panel. Shout out to the old Ambien and alcohol. Did you know that Wicked blocked me on YouTube? Damn. Well, she took some shots at me, is what she did, on Canes, and saying, it's just about how I was blocked on the old show from years ago, and all of that, because I was mistaken for this guy known as Jack Star. you guys hear any smoke detectors beeping in my background? I sure don't. Anyways, there you go. There you have it. Rada's trying to make waves back on YouTube again. A little bit in Discord there. He seems to show a lot of interest in the stabby Hebrew thing. I don't really per se. I've heard or seen enough of it that I care to know. The bottom line is this: there was a live stream replayed on Canes about this, and I didn't even know Andy Cruz picked up on the thing. I didn't even know that Bubs was kind of in the mix, but it was actually part of that group. And a lot of the problems that ensued, I think, there, as far as like showing receipts, going to be kind of difficult, maybe for them and for her, because, well, a lot of the stuff was done in VC privately amongst themselves, and we're not privy to that. Did I say that right? Anyways, there it is. It's in my head. That's funny. I'm glad this is boring for you, and throw some tomatoes my way. Steph hopped up on the Brett show to White Knight for can't even remember now. She was talking about Prime and something going on with Nicolene and Brett. I didn't even get the full gist of it. I just kind of stayed out of it. That's for them to deal with, and not for me. Let's see here. What's going on? There he is right there. Well, we can do a panel. Why not? We tried this last night, and, well, let's just say we tried. We did it. I can't pin it. So, actually, no, I can pin it. Hang on. You're going to have to wait for me to skip over to the YouTube side. So bear with me just a minute, people. Hopefully you can still hear me. There's the link. I don't know. Could you guys hear me? Because I flipped over to the YouTube side and to pin that link. So there you go. StreamYard Abe. Oh, shit. Is that not the right link? Son of a bitch. I'm an amateur here, guys. Son of a... Okay, hang on. Hold on. Let me drop this here. Hang on. There it is. Let me go to my YouTube side. Cycling dropped. Let me go to the YouTube side. Hang on, guys. I gotta fix this. I gotta unpin. There. Oops. Okay, see what happens when you do that? You're like, what happened to the host? He's gone. I had to pin it. I'm on my phone. I didn't get my laptop fired up for this thing, and didn't even put a thumbnail on there. We got three. We're not doing Rada tonight, so sorry. Let's see here. I'll say hi to you, though, Squishy. What's going on?
What's up? We should definitely bring up Rada.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
But I totally also appreciate you killing your 3-hour-long monologue that you tell every time you go live to have some people on the panel. Who else do we have backstage?
What's that?
Who else do we have backstage? We have Rada. We should bring him up. Who else?
Yeah, he's there. I think that's
Add him to the stage.
That's okay. I'll pass for now.
You got control, though. You got this, dude.
I do, but I'm not in the mood for a screaming match, and I don't answer questions.
But you're in control. You don't need to take him yelling at you. You can handle it.
But I also don't have to take him at all.
But you could.
Anyway,
you could be like in charge.
I'm just not in the mood for playing with Rada tonight. Sorry.
I think you should let him up.
What for? What could he possibly have to add to this?
Lots of things. Rada has lots of words that he could add to this panel.
Oh, he's got lots of words I'm sure he could add to this, but I didn't appreciate what he did to me back in 24, even though he did apologize.
God, it is 2026, Abe.
It is
2026.
And you know what's funny about that guy? He keeps regurgitating stuff from this douchebag.
So do you. You tell the same story every time you start your live. Back in 2019, I came on YouTube and I joined this community. And
this is some recent stuff.
I posted the 67th video to the original YouTube.
Your old co-host blocked me on YouTube.
Oh my God. See, here we go.
Yeah.
Back to what, 2023?
No, this is just recent.
We're going back. No, it's
Yes,
not.
it is. I could see her in the chat like a week ago, and not anymore. But that's okay.
Oh my.
It will survive.
How is that my problem? Why is
It's
that my
not.
issue?
It really isn't. I'm just stating it.
Can we have a poll in chat if Rada can come
You
on
know,
panel?
well, no. See, he
Put
timed
a
me out
1
on
in
your.
chat if you want Rada to come on panel.
You can do that all you want to, but I'm not going to pay attention to it. Sorry. He. Why would why would I let him on when he timed me out on your server for a week?
I timed you out. Rada did not time you out. I will send you
So
my
you timed
fucking
me out.
audit log. I did because I
I don't have
tagged
access
you.
to the audit
No,
log.
no, no. You listen to me, Abe. I tagged you
I
and you
listen to
didn't
you.
answer me. But somehow, with you getting timed out within a
What?
fucking hour, you had a community post about it. So why
Hold on a
couldn't you just
second
answer
here.
the question? Why couldn't you
Wait,
just answer the
wait, wait, wait,
question?
wait. Hold
I
on,
gave
hold
you
on. Back it up.
24 beautiful hours to answer a question,
Didn't
and
even
you
see
did
your
not.
question. Didn't see it. What is your
Somehow
question?
you noticed how you were not tagged and timed out. Weird, but you
I noticed
didn't
I was
see
timed
the
out, but I didn't see
question
your
you were
tag. Hold on.
tagged in.
Well, it's kind of hard to know your tag when I have him tagging me a bunch of times with a bunch of stupid shit.
Well,
right?
I thought you had him blocked.
I don't have him blocked. I have him blocked on YouTube, not on Discord.
Oh, you people are
Right.
weird. Why
Well,
do you block people on YouTube?
I did it because he keeps annoying. He keeps telling me I'm stalking Black
But you
Rose
keep
and all
trying to
this stuff.
tag everybody in your community posts.
He has his tagging turned off. How could I tag him? He's always
But
had
you
his
tag
tagging turned
everybody
off.
else.
Well, how
Like
is
you
that your
tagged
problem?
me. It's not my
Gotcha
problem.
there. Gotcha there.
I
Well, if
just
you don't,
literally
hold
said
on.
it's not my problem. What
Hey,
you
no,
get
but
me
hold on. Wait. This is my thing, and I'm glad you bring this up. Okay, and I appreciate you
I'm
coming on.
super happy.
I'm sure you are. We haven't talked in quite a while, but listen.
Maybe next week
This,
when you're not timed out.
there was this person, Dragon Classy Diamond Art. You ever heard of her? So
I think I was on a panel with her for 5 minutes
okay.
when I was yelling at Stabby Shade.
All right. Yeah, I think that's correct. Yes, you were. I was there. I saw that. That was in Bubs, right?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. So a couple of years ago now, she was screaming on Jamie's panel that I was stalking her in real life.
How many years ago, Abe? Are we going before 2023 now?
Well, it doesn't matter though. It's like,
it does
really
matter. How far backwards are we going to go? Are we going to get to stories of when
you're
you were
have
2?
to hold on. I'm using this as an example. You're going to have to let me finish, and then you can say whatever it is you want.
For this.
And absolutely, go make a coffee. Come back in a minute, and then you can say whatever it is you want, completely uninterrupted. Okay, I won't talk over you. So the reason I bring this up to light is she's not the only one. It was, who else did this? I can't remember. It doesn't really matter. But the reason I said this is because it was, people looked into it, asked her for receipts. Her receipts are, I tagged her like 2 or 3 or 4 times over the course of like a couple of months. That's not stalking someone. And what's too squishy, the reason I bring this up is to what Squishy just said. If you don't like being hashed, if you don't like it when someone tags you, just simply go into your studio. There's a feature in there, turn it off. That Rada guy has
say don't want you to tag me? Like,
just shut it off.
What if I want somebody else to tag me? I'm not even looking at chat. Like, what if I want Navin Johnson to tag me? What if I want that? I don't want to turn it off. I just want you to not.
There is a way. If you go into the studio, and
I don't want to block you though.
Well, then
because I still want to see your comments because I'm not a pussy ass bitch.
You can't have it both ways. So, well, if someone's annoying the fuck out of you, I just made like a couple of comments back at Wicked from what she was saying about me. It wasn't even a big deal. Like, really? Whatever. If that's her right, that's fine. But what I'm saying is like when Rada comes into a chat.
Can we let Rada up now?
No. And he starts flooding. He starts, because I don't feel like it. I don't need a headache of him. So the thing about that is, I'm glad to hear he's made his comeback again. I'm sure
Don't you think it'd be less of a headache if you just let him on panel?
No, I don't. I don't like him. So, and I think you know why.
Can you give me 10 reasons why?
No, but I will tell you this. I will tell you this. The guy, I don't like his style of trolling. It's obnoxious. It's annoying. he gets on the panels and he just completely obliviates it. And he overtakes it, runs roughshod over it, and he tries to bait people in the panel, screams at the top of his lungs. I'm just over
But you
that.
talk a lot too. Like, I think it's because you guys both have a lot to say.
Well, no,
And
because
you
I'm
don't
not
give
getting
each other time to say it.
Squish, no, I think it's him trying to get over me. Do I get on here and say,
Get over
Squishy,
you?
no, hold on.
Is he getting over
I
you
know,
like Stabby Shade is getting over Hebrew
no,
Hammer? Can we talk about that? That seems so
I
much
don't know
more
a whole lot
interesting.
about it. There's not much for me to talk about. I wasn't involved in that little inner
Oh, we
circle
can
of
laugh
people.
at this shit. She has cried for
Sure.
days.
Has she? I haven't seen any of it. But
Oh, it's been
I'm not
beautiful.
saying you're.
Oh, that's
I'm not
right. You're
denying it.
timed out in my Discord because you couldn't answer a question.
Well, then, why don't you ask your question right here, right now? With perfect time.
Okay. Maybe then I'll untime you out. Why is Lady Di saying I called her? Because I only want her to call me. I won't swear on your channel, but CUNT. I don't know. I'm probably not allowed to say that word here.
I know what that's about. I'm not monetized, so it really doesn't matter. But when, I know what that's about.
I only want her to call me a cunt. Like, why is she talking about me? And she needs to spell the word squishy correctly. Like, is she taking spelling lessons from fucking Anna?
I don't know. But listen, I know what that's about. But the first thing I want to be clear on this is I like it how all of you guys like to
No, can you just tell me what it's about? I asked a question.
I will.
I don't want a fucking word salad answer.
But the thing of it is people love to just pit us together. I love that. It's so cute.
Oh my god.
I don't speak for her. She runs her channel how she wants to run it. I do mine how I want to run it. Just because I know her, there's 100 people out here that know her. I'm just one of the 100. Now, I will answer your question. So,
yay!
What happened here? Yes, we'll declare a holiday when this is over. So here's what happened. So she was, I'm trying to recollect, this is like a couple of weeks ago or so. I think 3 weeks ago now, maybe. Tonic is live on his channel, which is now called Golden Boy Reports. And so he's doing his thing. And something with Lady Di getting, oh, yes, Rebel put her phone number out and started to dox her phone number, right? Hang on, I don't know who this is. Oh, not right now, Prime. Is that Prime? So, anyways, hold on. Let me see who this is.
Oh my god.
I know this is annoying. Who is that?
You are one to talk about overtaking.
Okay, we'll get back. We'll get back to you in just a minute, Prime. Okay. So, am I still here?
Yeah. Yeah, this is your show, Abe.
No,
There's just a banner
cool.
on your screen.
I was on the. Oh, is that what's up? Okay. So, Prime, we'll get to you in a minute, okay? Hello?
No, I'm waiting for my answer.
Okay. Now, finding my way. I was expecting that, but not expecting that, right?
How many drinks have you had tonight?
I don't know.
Oh,
but,
boy.
Hold on. But you can still hear me. That's all that matters. Okay, so Lady Diana was, she got her phone number doxed by Rebel because Rebel's mad at me, right? He's mad at me because I'm on, I have a wrench on tonics and breaths, right?
Okay.
So then he puts up her phone number on his screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're getting somewhere?
Slowly.
That's awesome. Where was I at?
That somebody put Lady Di's phone number on their screen.
Okay. All right.
Oh my God. All right.
Yeah.
How about tomorrow before you start going
I'm
off
going to
into La La Land? You can give me an answer.
Hold on. I'm going to give you the answer right now. So then what happens is no, hold on. What happens is this, okay, Squishy? Fuck. Hold on. So like
Oh my
Squishy.
God.
So like here's what happens. So she starts getting a bunch of phone calls, right? Okay.
Okay.
So then Tonic calls her on the phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So oh shit. Hang on. Can you hear
Oh
me
my
still?
God. I can like double hear you. This is horrible. What is going on? Is it just me up here? Did Abe kick both themselves? Oh no. Well, this is a horrible panel. I just wanted to know that. And I really just wanted Abe to stop his monologue because we hear that all the time. And I appreciate the link being dropped. I don't really have anything to say though. I think Rada's
Okay.
live.
Can you hear me? Squishy.
I can now. Did you know
okay, hold on,
Rada's
sorry.
live?
So no, I'm almost done here. So she gets all these phone calls from all over the fucking place, right? Because people are starting to prank her and shit. So then Tonic calls her up, and apparently he comes up with his like spoofing his number as Squishy the cat. So then she thought that he was you. She didn't know that you were
She's that
female.
retarded?
Apparently, no, she didn't. She doesn't really know who you
You
are.
were gonna say
I don't think.
You were gonna say apparently.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see what Prime has to say about this. Go ahead, Prime. What do you got?
I just want to say, if you like to talk and talk and talk and talk, and you realize no one's really listening.
Prime,
No
you
one's
are
listening.
here. You're
No
both
one is
here.
listening. No one is
Both of
listening.
you are here right now.
Both
what
of
is it?
who? Both of who?
You're both here hanging out with me.
Who? Who's the other person you're talking about?
So Prime, don't you think it was nice for Brett to
answer the question.
Don't you think it was nice of Brett to let you on his panel tonight? I do.
Answer the question, Abe. Who was the
I
other
bet
person?
you didn't think he was going to do that, but he did.
When you said both,
you know something,
no one's
Prime?
listening, Abe. No, shut up. No
Prime, you get a lot of latitude. You get a lot of leeway out here. You do.
Abe,
you absolutely do.
No, Abe. When you say
yes,
both,
you do.
When you say both, who do you mean? Who do you mean, Abe? Who's the other person?
What do you mean?
About?
You and Squishy are out here hanging out with me.
Okay.
Oh no, she left. So it's just you and me now.
Yeah, you know why she left? Because you're stupid and you're
No,
boring.
because
and you're annoying.
No. She wanted an answer to my question. That's all.
By the way, guys,
she got an answer to my. She got an answer to your question, and that's all she needed. I guess.
Hold on.
Fine.
Guys, if you wanna watch Abe without the shame of having to support Abe and actually giving him a view, go to Rada's.
What do you think about? Prime, what do you think about
2.0?
What do you think about Rada?
RADA 2.00. That's Rada's account.
You know, I actually shut off my StreamYard sharing because he would
shut off your brain and shut.
He would merge our lives, and I would have his chat in there.
Yeah, no one cares. That's great. No one cares. Great.
So there is that.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
but I think
I came back.
Oh, okay.
Can we let Rada up too?
Not right now.
Not right now. Okay, there's hope. Good.
Squishy, don't leave me alone with this annoying autistic fucking annoying.
I'm sorry.
I mean, that would be you, Prime. You are.
That would be you, Prime.
Did you know that Canada outnumbers you right now?
Fuck
well, that's cool.
Yeah, you know why? Because ICE keeps killing so many people in America.
Oh,
boy. That could be true. I don't know. Probably not. But
what are you drinking, Abe?
Nothing. Juice.
Drink some Everclear. Drink a lot of Everclear. A lot of it.
All over Prime. So does that make sense?
I'm just gonna talk about shit that no one cares about.
Well, you would think. Well, no.
Already.
Prime, you don't.
Can we get Lady Di up here to call me a cunt?
Yeah.
I don't. You'll have to go try to find her.
I don't
have her around right now.
I mean,
what?
Don't you have
don't have her around?
Don't you have Lady Di's number? You are her boyfriend.
No, I'm not. And she's
That's
like
cute.
70. She's like
Valentine's Day is coming
70.
up.
She's like 76 years old. She's probably not even awake right
That
now.
doesn't
Would you be?
matter. Can't
Yeah,
Would
judge
you?
her by her
Would you
age.
go call somebody?
But
Would you go
you
call
said,
somebody this late at that hour?
Abe,
If
Abe,
you
you
knew
said,
you
Anyways,
were awake, yes. I don't know. You guys are
Abe,
friends,
did you,
not me.
Abe, did you not say you go down on Lady Di? Did you not say
no, I
that?
did not,
Yeah,
Prime.
yeah, you
I'm
did.
ready.
Yeah,
I'm
you
ready
did.
to boot kick you off the panel in a
Ew.
minute.
Oh
You're getting
no.
very annoying. You're
Yeah,
getting
because
very
just like
annoying.
because just like Brett, you're afraid of me, and
Who
just
said?
because
Well, first of all, he let you on his panel tonight.
yeah, yeah, for
And
like 30 seconds because he's a pussy ass little bitch.
oh, is he?
Yeah,
So, hey, how's it going, Carlos? Do you think that that's the asylum people? Do you
you don't
think that
realize no,
what?
the asylum is Steve Billings. The asylum is Steve Billings. I don't know who
Yeah,
Carlos
but there's
is.
another guy. There's other people that are part of it, Prime, not just him.
You're
I know
stupid.
I
You're
want
stupid.
Rada to come up.
By the way,
Oh,
Invite
well, my
Rada.
Rada
it's
button's
not.
not working right now.
By the
So
way, it's not a squishy show unless someone goes squishy. So
is that what it is?
Exactly.
But
can
Rada
we have
also porn bombed somebody named was it
yes.
Anna or
But you have
something?
a
And
banner up. You haven't even figured out how to take the banner down. So just
oh
add
no!
Rada. He's not
I'm
going to
leaving
Can
this.
we
porn bomb
have
you.
can we
I'm leaving this up
Abe
on purpose because Prime's here.
You
Abe,
had
why
it
do you
up when it was just me and you because you couldn't figure out how to take it down.
pussy
No, because
pussy
anyways,
pussy
we're kind of
pussy
detracting from the whole
pussy
show here. Do you guys know who
No,
Evil
we are
Fury is?
pussy.
making your
Yes, we are.
show.
No, you're
Honest
not.
Dave is a pussy 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 pussy
Prime,
pussy.
you're going to get kicked. Stop.
Yeah, you're getting annoying. So Prime,
Are
less
you
is
talking to me
more.
about
You know
being
what? Less,
annoying?
you know why people
You're
tell
talking
you
to
that,
me about being
Prime?
annoying?
You know
Really,
why
Abe?
that is?
Really?
Why is that, Prime?
Are
You
you
tell me.
never annoying, Abe? Abe, are you never annoying? Are you never annoying?
No, Prime, how often do I even do panels anymore? Or get on
Uh,
them?
a lot.
Thank you.
Every day. Because you don't have a job.
I'd like to see that receipt.
Wait, weren't you on Brett's earlier?
Yeah, I was for just a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you know
Okay.
But
why? You know why?
that doesn't
Abe, you know what?
constitute being on a panel all day long
Abe,
or on
Abe, you
here
know
all day.
why? You know why Brett has taken you in? Because he needs a little lapdog. And
You know
you've
what's
been the teacher's
funny?
pet. Let me
You know
finish.
what's so funny is?
Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. You've been the little
It's always
lapdog,
good.
the teacher's pet. You've been licking his ass, sucking his dick,
Oh, is
licking
that
his
what's
little
up?
nuts.
So you
And that's
say.
why. And
So,
by the way,
so you know something?
hold on. Wait. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. Let me finish. Let me finish. Hold on.
Go ahead.
That's why
Get it out.
you are the 111 of this community, where Joey Amico treats 111 like,
But
pretending
you're on
to
my
be his.
panel.
Shut up! I'm
You're
not
here.
finished. Joey Miko pretends to be 111's friend when he's just a little toy and a weapon to him. He's useful to him. That's the same thing with Tonic the Fox and Brett.
I
They're
think
not
that's what
really.
happened. I think
You're
you
not really.
I believe you described
Abe,
yourself as that, didn't you?
Abe, Abe.
I
I know
think there's
you.
a
I know
reason.
you real.
Anyway,
Hold on.
there is
Hold
no
on.
point in our future. I can obviously tell.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. I know you realize that you
I
don't
think
get.
Rada could help this.
I
Yeah.
think there's an
Let
awful lot
Rod
of
up. Let
projection
Rod
going
up.
on here out of you,
Let Rod
Prime.
up. Let Rod up, you pussy. Let Rod up.
If there's ever an
Let Rod up.
appropriate occasion to
Let
use
Rod
that
up,
that term
pussy.
is
You're
is right here,
pussy.
right now with you.
Pussy. Pussy. Pussy.
The
Pussy.
Prime.
Let Rod up, pussy. Let Rod
I
up,
appreciate you
pussy.
trying to derail and detract this, but
I mean, that's all you want to
it's
do
not
on
going
Detract
to
panels
from
work
is
what?
derail.
because
Like, the
the
only
whole
thing you were going to talk about was the things that happened to you over the past 16 years on YouTube that we've heard
Yeah,
about
but
no,
every time
actually,
you went live.
Yeah,
I was
but
going
before he
to
does that, he has to go
discuss
on a 3-hour
Prime.
monologue about shit that doesn't matter and shit that he's already talked
Well,
about
you're
50 million
here, so
times, like he
obviously
always does.
And it's
you're
so much better than
interested.
what happened in 2022.
Like Abe
Well,
wants to talk
I
about
did use
other
an
people.
example, and I think I
Abe,
made my point.
You want to talk about other people being a vinyl record and being a broken record. You're a broken record, Abe. That's
I think
all
you're
you
doing that
are.
right now, actually, Prime.
You're the
Yeah,
peak of
you are.
autism. You are autism, Abe.
I think
Prime,
you have
that one's
somebody
that's an
backstage,
old
Abe.
one. You know, that
Like
could very well be, but I think the panel's full right
like
now.
Abe.
What
Um,
kind of crappy StreamYard do you have?
Like
uh,
Abe. Can
it
you
has
drop
what's
your
called a Rada filter on it.
Can you
It's called a
drop yourself?
lie.
Can you drop yourself and leave Squishy up here so we can actually have a good show? Because I prefer
Well, here's
Squishy
the
over
thing,
some.
Prime. Do you look at the
No,
title of the
Can you
video
give
no.
you
me
stream?
keys to your studio? I can help this panel.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
but
you
Abe,
can. But here's the
Abe,
thing, Prime. The show is actually about somebody else, known as
yeah,
Evil
yeah,
Terry,
but,
Terry
yeah,
Copia, and I know
yeah,
you
but
know
he
who he
hasn't.
is.
You haven't mentioned
You
He's
were
not
his, like,
here though. He's not here. We're
oh,
By the
here.
way,
Rod is here. You should let Rod up,
he's,
and
I
when we can talk
let
about
guarantee,
Rada,
I
something else,
guarantee
let
he's
maybe you
Rada
can
watching.
up.
I guarantee
try.
he's watching
Let
It
this show.
Rada
looks
up.
like it's your second try. You can try a third time. Maybe
All right.
like at a
Don't
better
give.
time for
Don't.
Terry.
All right.
What's
Don't
that,
give
Frank?
Abe the
Please.
view. Don't give Abe the view. Everyone go to Rada's show. Everyone go to Rada's show.
Go for it. Have fun
I
over
think
there
you
if you
should
want
let
to.
Rod on panel.
It's a,
Yeah.
oh,
Why would you
well,
let him on panel? Why are you
you know what's
scared of
funny
Rada?
is,
Don't
you know
be
what's so
scared.
funny
Don't be
about that
scared of
guy
Rada.
is
Don't be. What can
when
Rada
he
do
gets
to you?
triggered like he does, he just kicks his YouTube
But
channel and goes live and spurts
but
about it for
you're
hours.
but you're
Funny.
talking about him while he's backstage, and you won't let
Yeah.
him up.
Oh,
Like
I'm
you
sorry. Would
see,
that be
like, are
returning the
you
favor
triggered?
to what that guy has done
Hey,
to me in the past?
hey,
Yes, it
So
would
you're
be.
saying
hey,
if you went to go click Rada's StreamYard link right now, he wouldn't let you on
I would
panel?
not.
hey,
You wouldn't catch me dead
hey,
over there, Squishy.
hey! You're on one side of the glass,
No, but
going
that's not my
near.
question. My question is if
That was
he
that
would
was
not
my
let
answer,
you
though.
up on
That was
panel.
my answer.
But
You
your
got it.
answer makes no sense to my
Hey,
question.
hey,
You asked if I would go over there. I would never. I don't go
No,
over
I
there. I just
asked
don't.
if you think that Rada would not let you on panel, not if you would go there, not would you go there. Do you think Rada would keep
I
you
don't.
backstage?
You would have to ask him that because he could
I'm
ask that all he
asking
wants
you your
to.
opinion because
I
you're
would
all right.
still
doing
wouldn't do
I'm
it even
going.
if he did.
what
I'm
you
going to
think would be
Rada's.
done
Everyone
to
Hang on a
should
minute.
you.
follow suit. I'm going to Rada's.
Hello.
Everyone should follow.
Abe, quit tagging me in your post, faggot.
Why? Why not? It's fun.
I'm going to report your channel to YouTube.
Well, it's not illegal to tag someone, though.
It's for bullying and
Well, against the
harassment.
rules.
It's a strike.
Well, bullying and harassment is a whole different thing.
Try me, Abe. Try me.
So, anyways, Andrew, I did DM you. You did acknowledge it, but you didn't
I
answer.
know. You keep harassing me. Stop.
I don't think sitting with someone a DM asking one question is really harassing them.
It's harassing me. I'm going to report you.
Anyways, Andrew, what's going on in your world?
I want you to quit tagging me in your post.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry you didn't like it. Did you read it?
No.
Oh, well, why not?
Because it's like 4 paragraphs long.
Well, I had to get my point across, and
You
highlight
lost
some
your
stuff.
point
Right?
after the first 3 sentences.
You never really answered my question that I asked you on your panel earlier, though. That's fine.
Hey,
Anyway.
quit tagging me in your post and let Rada up.
No. Well, I mean, I won't tag you if you don't want, but I'm not gonna let him up.
I'm reporting your channel.
You can if you want to for not letting him up. I don't care. I don't have to let him up. I don't have to let him up. Anyways,
I think you should. That's bullying. You're
why would that be
discriminating.
bullying? Why would that be bullying? You can call it what you want. It's not discriminating. It's just
You're discriminating
my
against
show.
the Rada. So
It's my
I don't know
show.
what to tell you. Well, then let him up.
Well,
So you
the
have
thing of it is
control.
that's true, but the thing with him is it's the same thing with him every time he comes on.
You have control.
Hey, don't tag me in your post anymore, faggot.
Andrew, how you doing these days? Okay. Anyways, so anyway, yeah. So Rada, he just like I say, he likes when he follows me around to different channels or he's there.
He follows you?
Sure. So, or he just happens to be there, one or the other, whichever it is.
It's a very small community. I think a lot of us go to the same channels.
It is, but when you're constantly flooding a chat, putting a bunch of stuff in there like Abe stalking Black Rose, Abe lives in his mom's basement. That shit is annoying as fuck.
When you see people's names, do you comment rata blah 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 something every time?
I don't know what your point is with this. Am I saying that? Am I saying?
Making?
Well, am I saying that
every time you see him in a chat and
hold on.
other people, you make comments towards
So am I running around saying that he's stalking women on YouTube and stuff like this, like he does me?
I don't know. Are you? I don't follow you.
Oh well, I thought you knew. Are you asking or are you telling what I do?
I'm asking.
Oh, well, that's different.
Oh.
So I would say no. I don't run around and say that he's stalking women.
Okay.
I don't believe that he does do that. No. But So, but he does that to me, right?
I don't
Every
think he
chance he
stalks
gets.
you.
Does what?
I don't think he stalks you.
I didn't say he stalks me. I said what he does is he puts comments in the chat that I stalk certain women, right? He does do that, and that kind of shit. And
But do you
it's the
follow those
same.
women?
And you're hold on, you're saying I'm stuck on the past. Here he is flooding the chat with the same stupid one-liners that he picked up on, didn't even come up with himself in the chat.
What
over and
chat?
over.
I'm
What
literally
is that?
looking at your live chat right now.
I'm talking not at this moment. Well, that's because he's blocked. I think he can't comment unless he comes into his other stock
So
account.
you won't let him on panel. You won't let him in chat, but you're gonna sit up here and talk about him. You're a pussy ass bitch. Let him up here.
No. So
then don't bitch when people talk about you and you're a fucking pussy and won't address them.
Well, there's nothing there to address.
Well, obviously you've been talking about it. We're sitting here chatting about it. Ron is
I'm not
backstage.
talking about
you could
it.
let him up.
I didn't say a word about him on my panel tonight. Actually, you did.
Yeah, because he's backstage and you won't let him up. And
well,
yes, you
I
did. You brought him up first. You're like, no, Rhino, we're not bringing you up tonight.
Yeah, I don't want him on my panel tonight. And I wasn't even talking about him. Not till now, until you guys did.
Abe is a coward. So, that's right.
Well, what possibly could he have to add to this conversation?
Everything.
Such as?
A lot more than what is happening right now.
That's what I thought. So, well, I was on a panel with him not that long ago. It's just the same stuff as he does.
You are in control.
Correct. And as in control, I don't want him on my panel.
He's got nothing to add boring conversation.
He's got nothing to add to this. Nothing.
Neither does your 3-hour monologue at the beginning of every live, but yet you do it every time.
So you do tune into my channel?
No, because I get bored. If you don't drop the link, do you see me in chat? No, you drop the link, so I'm here. The other time you dropped the link, I came up on panel too. I don't want to sit there and listen to the fucking history of YouTube every time you go live.
But isn't that what you guys? Isn't that what you guys do though?
No,
when a lot of you guys go live?
Nobody starts every live with back in 2007. I was the 67th person that signed up to YouTube, and I uploaded the 3rd video. And then back in 2020 or 2018, the Salty Rant did this, and then this person did this, and We the People, Tyler Wars, and Huckleberry, and Bird,
hold on.
these people.
I'm glad you mentioned
it every fucking time.
Hey, I just give what I get. If people come at me with the same stupid when people
every time you go live, the 3 years don't happen all over again. Yes, because you do it to everybody else. You are. Yes, because you do it to everybody else.
What I do, Squishy, is I give back.
You are in control, Abe. You can
I give back
do
what
it.
I get, Squishy. That's what I do. if you know I'm right. So if you come on here,
I think you're wrong.
Then you are free to think as you wish, as am I. So here's the thing. If someone comes at me with the same stupid shit that they've been doing for 3 years.
2019? No, nobody cares.
Hold on. No, I love that nobody cares, right?
What did somebody say? Did somebody say mean words to you? Did somebody say mean words to you in 2017?
You're not denying that that's what they do.
That they say mean words to you? It's the fucking internet. Smash your Wi-Fi box.
It's the internet. Welcome to it.
You want to know the only thing that I'm mad about on the internet is when somebody decides to call CPS on me. That is it. Not mean words, not any of that other shit, because fucking wham.
You know what?
I don't fucking care.
Hold on. With what you just said there, I can't disagree with you. That is pretty shitty.
But you're so mad about these people being like, Abe's a dumbass. Abe wasn't a cop. Abe was this. Abe was that. Oh God, I'm not a cop. Fuck, I'm screwed.
Hold on. Squishy, when did I say I was mad? Do I sound mad?
Yes, you sound mad all the time.
Okay. Well then, do you have the Abe crystal ball or tarot cards in front of you? Keep
oh my God, no, I don't want to purchase anything from your
I am
YouTube
not
store.
upset at this at all. I don't care. I'm not that vested in it to care enough about it. I just get on here to have fun. That's all I do.
Sometimes you don't seem like you're having fun. Sometimes you seem a little triggered.
Oh my God, Squishy, how long have you've been around a while? Quite a while.
I have
I
not
think
as
you
long
started on
as
true
you and
crime.
your 67th YouTube person.
No, what I'm saying is it a fair statement to say that sometimes people get a little quote unquote mad at each other when they get on panel? I would say yes.
No.
No?
Okay. Maybe once if like you've had like an issue with them and the first
Yeah.
time you come across them on a panel,
Yeah.
yes. But the
Sure.
867th fucking time? No.
Yes. Look at this comment in the chat. That's a friend of mine.
Oh my God. You have
You see,
friends?
I have
Oh
quite a bit of
boy.
friends.
No way. More than
Yeah. Isn't
10?
that amazing?
More than 10?
Oh yeah, in my life. Oh yes.
Really?
Do you have internet friends and life friends?
What do you think?
I don't know.
I'll just let you assume because I really don't care what you like care. Like, I just don't. I'm just here for laughs, and I really think you should still let Rod on the panel. You still there?
I'm
Am I
here.
still there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. You are very quiet. What are you drinking?
Orange juice.
What? Vodka?
What's that?
Vodka?
No, orange juice.
Beer.
No,
Orange juice mixed with vodka.
Scotch whiskey. I actually am
See,
drinking
there
Scotch
we
whiskey.
go.
But Squishy, why do you guys? And this is kind of no. Let me rephrase this. Specific to you. When you came on here, I'm kind of getting the same vibe with you. You have friends. You could live in the past. I didn't hear you say all about Abe yet. I love that one. But what would drive you to think that, like, I get on here and get upset or mad at people all the time? All I see is people getting mad at each other all the time on
You're
here. It's
still mad
drama.
at the same people from like 1997 to
No.
2026. Yes, you are.
What if I was to tell you that, hey, Annie Cruz, what's up, buddy? What if I was to tell you that when people come on here and they pull the
Do you
same
have the
shit?
hiccups?
No. Well, when
Oh.
people come on here and they start the same shit with me, they just get it right back in return. I just return it.
Okay, but
right?
so let's go for like your last 3 lives, for example. I've heard
Let's
the salty
break 'em
rant
down.
story. Okay,
Yes.
is it still what year was that? 2021, 2022, right? Is that still happening to you? Why do we need to relive that in 2026?
Well, I brought up an example of how you can, if you don't want someone to tag you, you can just block them. You don't have to.
No, you open your lives with like, this happened to me and this happened to me, and then we the people came after me.
I do the same thing you guys do. I use examples of
I played a 3-minute
real
and
life stuff
27-second song called Sawed
internet
Off
stuff.
Shotgun. Not 3
Yes, you
hours
do
of
that. You do.
myself talking about my past.
No, you do talk about your past here and there. But so your dialogue, your whole how you do it might be a bit different than me. That's great. We all should have different formats. But the thing of it is, Squishy, when people come at me with the same stupid shit over and over and over again, what do you think they're going to get in return from me?
I don't know.
Same thing.
Sometimes you can just ignore them. Like, that's what I do with a lot of people that talk about me. Like, I don't fucking care what they say.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I do too. But when I come on here,
you could let Rada up. You could show you don't care by letting Rada on panel, because then you wouldn't care what he had to say.
I don't care what he has to say, but
you could prove that by just letting him up here.
I know you're trying so hard, but I really have nothing to say to him. There's nothing there. I don't like the guy.
Why? You could tell him why you don't like him. To his internet
he already
face.
knows. It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
But it's like you're telling him behind his back right now because he's not on panel.
Well, so I mean, why does he need to be on the panel for me
what
to
if he can't hear correctly
regurgitate?
backstage? Like, do you remember
Why do I
Berto
hold on?
couldn't hear when Berto was in the basement? Like, what if Rada can't hear when Rada's in the basement?
Well, when Berto was on here, you know how many times I reluctantly did it, had to throw them back because I don't like throwing people back. And I did say,
But
hey,
Berto
Berto,
would
you got to.
always tell you they can't hear when they're in the basement. So what if Rada can't hear you when he's in the
No,
basement?
Berto was listening. They could hear what's going on.
No, he couldn't. Berto literally told you all the time he couldn't hear you. Broke up.
I don't know. I don't recall that. But my Berto's not even here anymore, so who cares?
I miss Berto.
I'm sure you do. Berto was like your number one fan, right?
No, we had a bad falling out.
I
They don't
remember
like
a
me
little
anymore.
bit of that. I do.
Yeah, it was over headphones. Yeah.
Yeah, there is that.
Well,
But I
I
mean,
bought them. Then they didn't believe me.
Yeah. Well, look, tonight's
So
show was.
So like we can let Rada up now.
Well, no, tonight's show was. Oh my God, is that who I think it is in the chat? Yes, UPK. GD.
See, yeah, everybody says you fear Rada. Why don't you prove the entire chat wrong?
Why would I fear him? I was on a panel with him not that long ago, and it's the same stupid shit.
But this is your panel. You are in control.
I have nothing to say to this guy. Nothing.
But somehow you have everything to say when you're by yourself.
Well, I mean, that's kind of projecting. Last night I had a panel of like 5 people.
If I left you up here, you would just go back to talking about absolutely nothing.
I would go back to talking about the actual topic at hand of why I went live to begin with. Squishy.
Yeah, but he's not here either.
Oh, he's here watching. Trust me, he's here.
Terry,
and shout out to the replay crew.
Terry,
shout out to the replay crew. Right. Well, though, Squishy, you when you guys go live,
did you drop the link again? Did you pin the right one this time?
It is pinned.
But the thing of it is, the StreamYard link.
Well, let me ask you something, Squishy. When you I haven't seen you go live in a while personally yourself.
Yeah, I don't go live. I'm retired. I just set up people's panels like yours, so feel special.
Okay, that's cool. But when you do get on panels and engage with people, is it
bitch?
I mean, is it common practice for people to get mentioned or talked about that may or may not necessarily, I don't know, be there at the time?
It maybe. I don't know. Right. I'm not doxing
I wasn't saying a word about.
I could do that.
Well, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Huh? What? No.
I didn't hear what you said. Go ahead.
Oh, that's okay.
Who brought up Rada tonight? Not me.
You did by saying he's backstage. I'm just trying to get him on panel. That's all I'm doing. I
realize that, and I appreciate that.
So the faster you just let him on panel, his entire conversation about Rada that doesn't include Rada could just stop.
I have no interest in talking to him or even about him right now.
Well,
I would rather
want to talk to him, so just let him on panel, and you can just like enjoy the conversation.
But he's live right now doing his own thing to try to compete with my live. Why would I let a competitor on my panel, first of all? He's trying to compete with my show like he does when he gets mad, right?
But maybe he would end his live if you let him on panel.
But I don't care if he ends his live or not. He can keep it going for all week. I don't care.
How long are you going to be live for tonight?
Just to get my points across.
What are your points?
You'd have to ask him that because he's the one who went live with me.
I'm afraid to ask what your points are because it's going to be like 6 hours of nothing.
Well, I mean, if that's the way you feel, but do you see the title of the live stream? Does it say anything about Rada in there?
It says Terrytopia Take 2. So you've tried this before and obviously it failed. This one doesn't seem to be going too well. So maybe third time's a charm.
That could be.
You should plan this with him. That might
shout out to Lucky Tribes. I have nothing to say to that guy. Nothing. I think that.
Why are you talking about Rada? I'm talking about your fucking title, and look at you changing the subject.
No, I thought you were talking about him.
Oh my God! No, let him on panel.
Harry, no.
Yeah.
What is he has nothing to add to this.
Put
I don't have anything.
Chat if Rada should go on panel.
I have nothing to say to this guy. Nothing.
Then just let him up. It's not that hard.
For
click add to stage.
What? What purpose?
Can we add who's Bork you? Let's add this other person.
That's Prime.
Okay.
So, do you want to talk to Prime?
Well, we got a 1 in chat, so let's add Rada and Prime.
Oh, here's Prime.
Hey, thanks for letting me back up. Now let Rada up, you pussy.
Why?
I don't understand why you won't let Rada up. It's because you want to talk shit about people, but then
Well, okay,
not let them
Prime.
up.
Would you let someone get on your panel that did a
Is
whole
it 'cause
bunch
you're
of just
afraid?
fucked up foul shit to
Is it because
you?
you're afraid? Is it because you're
Wait,
afraid of being
wait.
Right?
What fucked up foul shit did he do?
I think you pretty well know the story. You do. So
I don't know. I don't
why even
wanna
waste
hear
our
a
time going
story.
over it again?
No, Abe,
What?
here's the thing. Whenever you get to your point, it's always like 3-4 hours into the story. Like back in 1975, when I was 5 years old.
And that's what you're doing, Prime.
Like, do you know I used to go by Ancient Orange? I used to be Ancient Orange. I don't know if you guys know that. I used to go by Ancient Orange. Like, no one
Yeah,
gives
is
a
that it?
Abe, no one gives a
Hi,
fuck.
Steph. Is that you?
Hey, Prime,
Yeah.
what's today?
Oh yeah, today's Rebel's birthday, everyone. Happy
Birthday, Rebel.
Happy birthday, Rebel.
Happy birthday.
Rebel.
I think
Birthday
everyone,
boy.
Really think Rebel got the best birthday present ever.
I think everyone should give Rebel money. So go $LOVEIZLIFEFR.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways,
Yeah.
anything else, Prime?
Hey, wait, before Prime goes,
Yes.
hey, can Rada come up?
Yeah, let
No.
Rod up. Let Rod up.
Why?
I
The
think
more you
Rada
guys
should
keep
come
trying to
up.
push him to get on here, I keep saying no. To be honest,
I don't understand why. Like, so
because there's a reason you guys want him on this panel.
He's scared.
well, no,
Abe's scared.
you were on Brett's panel, and Brett was like, "Who's going live next?" And you jumped all over that like a whore in church, all right? Like you were like, "Me."
Oh, I think you did that. You got up on there to try to do what? What was your purpose?
I never said I was going live.
No, you got on Brett's
when
panel
Brett
tonight.
was like,
yes, you
but when
did.
Brett was like, "I'm ending. Who's going
Mhm.
live next?" You jumped at the opportunity, right?
Because I already had this live scheduled a couple hours ago, and then he went live, and a couple other people went live, and I waited till they were done. Anything else?
Whatever. Yeah, you jumped.
Okay, you want to deny that?
Yeah, no, you were jumping up and down, like waving your hand.
No, he actually. No,
I mean, am I the only one that
maybe you're a
heard
little
that?
jealous here.
I know.
No, he specifically
I think
asked
it's
me to
hilarious.
pop the link to this, and I did to share it.
Sure.
I mean,
Yep.
Do you see the numbers in my chat? 33. It's about I average in a normal live stream anyway. It's not like there's a huge crowd.
I know
here,
you were hoping. The hope was real.
I actually think I have about the same amount of
The
people on
only
my
reason you
channel
have
that you did
33
your
people
stuff
right
when
now
you
is
had
because
your
we're all
premiere going there.
here. If it was you talking, you'd have 5.
Abe,
Right.
what good is dropping?
And I think like you'd have more numbers if you let Rada up.
Yeah, let Rod up.
Well,
pussy.
Why?
You're a pussy.
Let me ask you, in fairness to Squishy, because I put her on the spot. Let me ask you, since you're both here, what could he possibly have to add to this?
You're never gonna know.
Isn't that great, though? I think it's wonderful.
No, it just makes you a fan.
He went live to compete with my live.
Your audience is wondering what he needs to say.
Why?
Let him up.
Why would I do that?
Let Rod up. Let Rod up. Let
like,
Rod
what's
up.
the worst that
I
could
probably
happen?
would have done it, but now that I see you guys keep begging me to let him on, I can tell there's some kind of Trojan horse awaiting with him.
You have
control.
Fucking cop.
You can mute him if you need to.
Fucking cop. Big back cop afraid of Rada.
Are you still jealous?
It's very Rick Road.
Fucking faggot. Go Prime go. Go Prime go. Go Prime go.
Shut up, Rick Rude. You have one leg. Fuck you.
Is that Rick Rude?
There's that.
Who is that?
Why won't you let Rod up?
Rick Rude.
You fucking.
Is Rick Rude still here?
Pussy.
No, he left. He left.
No, you kicked him. Don't lie.
No, I didn't. He left on his own. If I didn't want him on here, you don't even know he was there.
Okay, so Abe, you can mute Rada if you have to. You can mute Rada if you need to, and you can kick off. So I don't understand.
Let Tonic up.
I want to be clear about this. I don't do that kind of shit. Tonic's not that
You
big.
could. You're saying that you're not going to let Rada hear because he might say something. But
let
Rada and Tonic up. Live to compete with me. Why would I let a competitor on my channel?
Because you're afraid.
You think you're on this?
Fear,
you think you're on the same level?
Fear.
With Rada?
Same level?
Actual
Yeah.
fear.
You do realize. There he goes. He's not coming. You do realize that I don't go live to compete with anyone. I just don't care enough about it.
No, you just create titles of shows and do community in like what was that shit? Info. This is what happened in this weird ass community today.
I appreciate
You take the time to do that. Yeah.
Do what now? What did you say, Steph?
You take the time to do that.
You just wanted
You took time out of your life.
Every time
Hold
Brad
on. I'm
every
not
time Brad or AC are tonic-alive, I'm sure you are just right there. You're there from start to finish. You want to make sure you don't miss a beat, right?
Abe,
I'm sure.
Shush.
Hold on, Abe. Hold on.
You took the time out of your life to create the title to a quote-unquote show.
Yes. Isn't that awesome?
And do a 20-point update on what's happening in everybody's life. That is not yours. Oh, that's exactly what you did.
Well, let's talk about your premiere you had going earlier on
Sure. Okay. Again,
talk about living in the past, right?
That doesn't no, but you're keeping up with 20 plus people that don't even like you and what they're doing.
Projection.
So that you can make a bullet point video about it.
Let's do some name dropping. I love this. Let's name some of those 20 people in there.
Name one person that gives a shit about you.
Gotcha there.
No, you didn't.
Negative, right? Oh,
name one that actually cares because
I live rent free in all these people's heads. Every one of them.
You live rent free in all these people's heads. Is that really? Do you really think that?
Steph, you remember when you and Bird said I was so irrelevant?
No.
Let me finish.
No. Let's go back.
There was a time that you and Bird said I was so irrelevant you wouldn't be caught dead on my channel, and here you are tonight.
Why does everybody bring up Bird?
No, because you guys. Because every time you come on here,
you can't wait to bring his name up.
But you can't wait to bring his name up. Channel,
do you know how many times Brett mentioned that name today? And he wasn't even there. He wasn't even relevant.
Oh,
and he's not here, and he's not relevant. And listen to you.
You would never stand there, Garen watching.
What about Bird? What about Bird? What about Bird? Bird.
He was an example. That's what he did.
No, it's you guys can't stop talking about him.
Stop.
Like what? Nobody else brought him up. Like what? I don't. Why?
You know what's so funny about tonight? I was actually gonna really contemplate letting that guy on my panel, but because you guys kept pushing it so hard, I knew there was something else.
Bullshit. No, you weren't. I'm pretty sure he's still backstage.
He was one of the first ones I saw pop up backstage.
Yeah, and you refused to let him up.
And then you guys keep trying to egg me to let him on. I know. I'm not new at this game, guys. Sorry.
You let Squishy up, you let Prime up, then you let me up, and you still cowered and would not give Rada a link. You wouldn't let him up.
You're right, I didn't.
That makes you a coward. Makes you pussy.
Why do you? Let me ask you something, Steph. Why? What do you have in this? What's in it for you? Why do you want him up so bad?
I just don't understand why you wouldn't.
He's an asshole.
Answer all your questions.
You're like, I give everybody a wrench. I let everybody talk in my chat. I don't block anybody.
No more questions.
Well, I mean, the guy gets in the chat and calls you a stalker.
So what?
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
So what are you afraid of?
And he keeps flooding the chat and annoying the fuck out of me. So I said, you know what? Fine. I know how to fix this problem. I'll just block it.
Like people have criticism.
But you said you do not block people because they're annoying. You said you don't block people because of what they say.
No,
but you won't let them on your
never said that. Do you know why I block people?
That's why you.
No. Now you're putting words in my mouth.
No, I'm not.
Do you know why I'm not? Well, you don't let me answer your question, right? You want to keep doing this? So we're not going to get anywhere. We're not going to get anywhere as it is anyway. But I'm on people so that I know it's their real authentic channel, and then they can click on each other's channels and sub if they want, crowd sub. That's why I do it. That's the only reason I do it.
Okay, well, that's your personal reason. That's not what you said publicly, because you said you don't hear anybody. You said you don't have a problem with people's voices. However, you left Rada sitting backstage for like 30 fucking minutes, dude.
And you know what? I just gave you an explanation of why I'm not letting him on, and you guys know I'm right. You guys have been all I have heard out of all of you tonight is to let him on.
Do you hear it?
Right?
You hear it, right, Prime?
Stuff. I think
the laughing in between your
stuff.
Yeah, I hear it.
I didn't say a word
just
about
laugh.
him.
Like you can't even say a sentence without laughing.
The title of this video is not about him. You guys came on here and made it about him. And what's a better way to annoy the living hell out of you guys and just not let him on at all?
No, we're not annoyed. We're just
You're not.
No, not at all.
Chrissy just gave up on the idea.
I could give a shit.
You know? Did you know stuff that guy? Do you know what his history of him and I are? Do you know anything about it?
I don't care.
Oh, but you don't care, but then you have a lot to say about it.
No, because you said that you're not afraid of anybody.
I'm not.
And that you will give everyone a voice.
I was on a panel with this mofo a couple of weeks ago.
But when it comes to your panel, you won't let him up. Like, why? It sounds
the reason I'm not letting him on is because you guys keep telling me I have to let him on. And what I'm telling you guys is I don't have to do shit that you guys tell me I have to do. How do you like that?
I've only been here. I've only been here for like 3 minutes.
I'm using him as an example.
You've been ignoring him for 30 minutes. He's been sitting in your backstage.
Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that great?
No, it makes you look like a bitch.
Well, no, he's a content creator. He's got his own. I'm going to use the same mentality a lot of people out here do, and I'm sure a lot of you guys. You know, you got your own channel. You can go voice your opinion over there. There you go. This is exactly what he's doing now. He's just screaming with
little bitch who's scared of Rada and move
on. Yeah,
you're the one scared of Rada. I never said that.
I think you're more like you're accepted in more places than Abe.
I highly doubt that stuff.
Yeah, people don't have bingo cards about me saying, "Oh, he's going to say this. He's going to say this."
Oh wait, no, Abe had to be a witness in a court hearing.
You're the lead actress.
Validity.
You're the lead actress, and I knew you were gonna go right back to that again, stuff. That's all you like to talk about.
It's what you needed for validity. It's what you needed to do so people would like you.
It's amazing.
You're still living off that.
You guys are amazing. You guys say I live in the past stuff. That was a half a freaking year ago now, right?
Whatever you gotta do for clout, Abe, right?
That doesn't make it not true. You had to insert yourself into a court case that had nothing to do with
sorry. You said clout? You don't know me, Steph. Have I ever
oh, this will be good.
Been someone I have not on this platform to appease anyone else?
Yeah, you told everybody you were a cop, and that was a lie.
That was not a lie, stuff.
Yeah,
you know that he was a cop.
Do you have anything?
You're known for lying about being a cop.
Known for lying, Steph. Do you have receipts to back any of that up?
Here we go. Do you have a receipt for that?
I got receipts to prove everything I do. What's your problem?
Can I say something about this? Abe, I've talked about this before. You have no idea how the burden of proof works. You're the one making the positive claim.
The burden of proof works that when you're the one accusing somebody of something, that you're the one that has to prove it, not the accused.
You're making a claim,
the accuser, not the accused. Thank you very much.
The positive claim, Abe. You have to prove.
I wish you both a wonderful night. We'll catch you on the next one. All right. Does anybody else want to come up? I did kick them. They have nothing to add. Nothing. It's the same spiel. Now, are you listening, Squishy? Did you hear that? You're the one saying that Abe lives in the past, right? And here I let you guys get on this panel, except for Rada. But I let you guys get on this panel, and it's the same shit every fucking time. So again, I reiterate, you guys keep coming at me with the same stupid shit as a circular troll, which is exactly what it is. And I keep, you guys are going clockwise with it, right? And then I'm going counterclockwise, like reverse psychology. That's exactly what it is. Anyways, so we have the trial, the fake cop. What else is there? Let Rada up, who's still back there. But guess what? Not for much longer. He's gone. So I was really seriously going to let him get on this panel for just a few minutes tonight. But when I found everybody getting on this panel and all I heard was rada, 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 rada. I didn't say a word about this dude. This panel tonight was not about him at all. And I'm like, yeah, something more at stake here. The fact is, I have dealt with Rada time and time again. It's the same fucking thing. We all know this. We all know the act. When this guy gets on a panel, he just completely overtakes it. He tries to out-scream everyone. He did this with Lord Doc on was that 𝐓𝐞𝐫𝐲𝐭𝐨𝐩𝐢𝐚 or was that Angel's channel? I can't remember which. One of them. Doesn't really matter. And when the shit really got heated up, he was nowhere to be found, man. He was gone. Listen, I appreciate you coming up. One thing Steph did mention there, and I want to be very clear on this, and Squishy, I think, too. If not, one or the other, or both. When I bring someone on my panel, how you doing, Blues? What's up, buddy? When I bring someone on my panel, I will not, and I repeat, I will never touch your microphone, ever. That is a standard you can all hold me to. All 40 of you. And shout out again to the replay crew. I don't play those games. I've been on panels like that Black Rose. Huckleberry did that. That's why her Community Arena channel failed so miserably. Lisa B, shout out to her, described it as a one-sided argument. Oh, yes, it was. So if I kick someone like I just did a minute ago with Steph in Prime, I will tell you that I kicked you. I kicked them off my panel. I did. I didn't touch their microphones. I don't do that kind of shit. But the reason I kicked them both is because I saw where it was going. I kicked Steph and Bird together the last time they were on here. And I did it because I knew exactly where this shit's going. Abe was a fake cop. We talk about these stupid, this trial thing that went on a half a year ago. Nobody even cares anymore except for them. Eat shit, GD. You're in my chat. You know what? I'll even give you a wrench. I thought this guy would never come back on my channel. So anyways, I don't know exactly what you guys had in store for your little secret Trojan horse weapon there, as we'll call him. I use that term very loosely, trust me. You know, Rada's never proven he's a veteran. You know that? And his defense is, well, somebody else put that out there, not me. Well, my defense is, guess what, guys? Somebody else put out the fact that I was on a university police force, not me. So I don't have to prove shit. What do you think about that, Steph? Damn. Anyways, guys, a lot of projection that I get mad all the time. You guys don't know how I feel. You don't know my emotions, just like I don't know yours. I might introduce my opinion, which doesn't mean jack, man. It really doesn't. Just like you would do the same for yours. But the problem I got with people out here is they will state their opinion as fact until you call them out on it, right? Like I did today. Oh God. And I don't know who this person is, and that's not me. I have been literally blamed for every like clone 𝐓𝐾𝐫𝐲𝐭𝐨𝐩𝐢𝐚 account that exists in the world. I'm here to tell you, I don't have a one of them. I don't know who those people are. Whoever they are, they are. I got nothing to do with it. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of 𝐓𝐾𝐫𝐲𝐭𝐨𝐩𝐿. Has 𝐓𝐾𝐫𝐲𝐭𝐨𝐩𝐿 ever done anything IRL on me? No. All he does is talk shit. That's all he does. Does GD? No, just talk shit. Rada? Nope, just talk shit. So to clarify, I never said Rada stalks me. I never said Rada stalks anyone. I might have. I mean, you could make the argument that he stalked Rebel, that he showed up at his the wrong apartment building at 12 o'clock in the morning and rolled up on him on a live stream. Someone did tip Rebel Connie off, though, that he was live streaming. Somebody had to do that. If we look back at that, he didn't just know that he was like live coming down the street. If you remember, I didn't he start his live once he got alerted to that, or was he already live? I don't remember which. It doesn't really matter. Who gives a shit? This is old news. Trump, I'd love to see your DD-214. So see, the thing of it is, all these people demand proof of everything you've done. I haven't seen proof of what you've done. There you go. And at the end of the day, look, nobody has to prove themselves to anybody. I know Rada's still watching out. They're probably restreaming. I will tell you this. Rada is nobody you have to answer to. Nobody. And you could say the same for me, too. Now, Squishy said she wanted to get down to a little bit to the Hebrew and Stabby stuff. I don't know much about that. Other than, what's put out there. I didn't even know they had anything. There was a rift between the two. What I do know is this. They formed a group called, the Beavers. And Stabby at the time made sure to go out of her way to make sure. Kristen R. has a server, or did. I'm sure it's still there. I was in it a couple times, got kicked out of it. I wasn't even using it. I'd just say hello and whatever, but neither here nor there. But I was in that. Zero 151 sent me the invite to the server. I jumped in. It was in there for a couple days. Got kicked out. So I don't know. I have no clue what was going on in that server between any of them. I was in Hebrew's server, and I saw them in his VC once in a while. Not a whole lot, but I never joined them. So I don't know what they were doing in there. I don't know what they were talking. I didn't even know Bubs was part of their group. So as far as the laptop thing goes, there was a clip played that Jamie was on the panel. I think this wasn't that on Kane's, where Heber's kind of being passive, dismissive with the whole thing, saying, "Hey, we'll just consider this a gift or something." And I thought we were going to talk about this. You can make out of that whatever you will or not. And I'm not one to put words in that guy's mouth. I've known him for 3 years to say this is exactly what he meant when he said this. What I am telling you guys is this. We don't know. Heber's not around right now. I don't know. I haven't seen him around anywhere. Tonic went live. That's your favorite stuff on Golden Boy Reports. He talked to Stabby for 2 hours or something? Well over an hour, at least. And Heber was nowhere to be found. They talked about this on Lisa B. They talked about this in Andrew Cruz's. Bubs is the only way you're going to find anything out that we can, if you're really that interested to get involved. Find out. You got to go to Bub's channel. You go to Bub's channel, look at some of the old lives that were going on when Heber was getting on there with Stabby, and stuff was going on between them and Bubs and God knows who else. That's all I can tell you. So I had no involvement with any of that stuff. Yes, I gave Hebrew about $140 in donations, and I underline that and repeat, donations. That means I did not expect a dime back then and still don't now. But then, it was put out there that he didn't use it for the purpose that was, the first donation I just gave him as a gift, do whatever. Second one was $100 I sent him to, he wanted to do mattress. Because he had set the other one on fire or something. I don't know, cigarette, whatever. So it was around the holidays. I thought that was pretty shitty. Wired him $100. Whether or not he used that money towards that mattress, I couldn't tell you. I hope he did. If he didn't and used it for something else, I hope he got something that makes him happy. There you go. That's all I have to say about that. As far as the whole Stabby thing and the computer issue, I don't know. I really don't know. It's apparently a verbal contract. When I talked to Bubs on with Jamie and AC and everybody on there just about a week ago, I asked him. I said, do you some of those same questions that do you think he really doxed you still? And I was accused of doxing him on Queen Wasp's channel about a year and a half ago. Someone told me that he was the one who did that under one of his own sock accounts. Is there any proof to support that? No. I don't know if it's true or not. I hope it's not true. There's a lot of possibilities. At the time, somebody was making Rebel City sock accounts and putting doxes out there too. Is him. Big surprise. Happened on an Arctic Chick's channel. She couldn't control it because she was probably using her phone like I am now, and she didn't have a moderator to be anywhere in sight to deal with it. And it was not Rebel. It was not him. He was live on his own channel. And she went and apparently back and verified those were not his accounts. This is a time before we had the hashtag and our actual channel name stapled, and you could just put whatever name you wanted in there. It was easy to clone and come in there and spoof as someone else. Well, those days are over now. Finally, thank God they finally fixed the problem. I'm glad they did. But at the end of the day, I like to sit down and just hang out, talk, and have a good time. Rada's gone now. Anyways, if you want to talk to him, go on his channel. wait till he overtakes another panel again and see him there. But as far as Rada goes, I don't care. He can have fun trolling, doing his own stupid shit. I see nothing original. The guy copycatted Tonic, following when that was going on for about 2 or 3 months in his old channel. As soon as Rada wanted a piece of the pie, he doesn't have the stigma that Fox has. Okay, he's just not funny. I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, there's some things we just accept in life, and Rada is just genuinely not funny. Now, that's not to say that he once in a while throws some stuff in there that's funny. He can be funny at times, right? Sure, any of us can be funny, yeah. But I'm just simply saying I don't find the guy amusing, entertaining. I think he's annoying. I actually remember that. What is this called? Noodles, the Noodles guy. He sounds just like him. Anyways, moving on from that, and I want to get into Terrytopia a little bit. So if you don't want to stick around for this part, thanks for coming. Have a great night. We'll catch you on the next one. But the reason I did this live tonight, and we're an hour and 18 minutes into this thing, was about Terrytopia. Now, Terry, look, the guy, I at first thought, and I believe this real at the time, and I really have had a change of heart. Okay, I really believed, and I do to some extent today, only in this, that drama really does kick off in Discord, and then we catch kind of like the condensed version of it on YouTube. Okay, it is. It really is, and the real damage that's going on in there is in Discord. So there you have it. And I had a chance to talk to some of these people that knew that were friends of Terry's behind the scenes, one-on-one. Okay, off of this godforsaken platform. And I got to listen to some of their stories. And I'm not going to repeat those. If they want to tell their stories, they can tell their stories. Some of them have been told by them on this platform. You got to be careful about that. Why? Because when you get second, third, fourth hand information, do you guys remember when we were in kindergarten playing telephone? Anybody remember that game? Boy, I sure do. Well, why would anybody not think the same rules would apply today, all these years later? I'm 44 years old. I ain't no kid no more, guys. That's in the 80s. Damn. 80s. Anyways, so unless you go directly to the source on something, you're getting someone else's account of it. And you absolutely should go vet that information. No Prime 2026. I was saying make YouTube great again 2026. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this guy's live when he was going over the Hebrew thing. I saw a snippet of it. You're replaying Bub's live stream with 10 of us on there. I was only on there for a short spell. Bub's made a killing off me. I'm glad he did. He got like $80, $70 off of me. And 0151 made it clear that money was for whatever he wants to do with it. But look, you can't make this shit up. And this is what I want to tell you. I want to tell you that Terry at the time was going through a lot of shit in his personal life. And I'm not going to repeat that stuff. There's no reason to. We all know what they are. And Terry got, for whatever reason, Jamie told some off-color joke. And I don't even remember what it was all about. It's just like Bird. Did we ever hear from Bird all the reasons why he disowned all of his old friends, other than him calling them predators? You know, he did that to me. He called me outright, called me a PDF. Still does, by the way. There's no truth to that at all. The guy pulled a dirty trick, and he clipped me in my VC a couple of years ago, and there was plenty of witnesses in there that were engaged. There was what was there, like 15 people in there, at least. And he recorded me, he clipped me, and he made it look like I was saying that I was a PDF, and that's bullshit. And we all, even Naven, of all people, Naven called that out. Okay, it's not exactly my bestie, but he did do the right thing, and I appreciated that. Corrosive is a very least likely suspect. He said, who would go live in for what, an hour and a half or something? I think it's still on his channel. Right after Tonic went live, and we covered the whole thing, where Rick Crude called me a PDF after he called, if you know who Lady Di is, he called her husband a Vietnam War hero, decorated at that. He called him that. Then he called me that afterwards because he got mad because he blamed me for nuking his channel. He's lost so many goddamn channels. It's pathetic. He was losing channels before I even knew him. Anyways, and I didn't take his channel down. I was actually disappointed to see it go. The guy had over 3,000 videos on his channel. I only got a few of them. Anyways, it is what it is. And that's why I hate to see channels vaporized. Well, we could talk about Silly Wabbit, but that's a different conversation for a different time. I swear to God, the guy's like Pet Cemetery, man. You bury him, he comes back more vicious every time. I said that kind of towards the beginning of my stream. Or no, I said that on Brett's channel. It was over there. Shit. How you doing, darling Maggie? Almost called you Maggie. It's Mickey, I know. Anyways, look. Prime. Terry. Some of these guys, show of hands, and I don't play the 1 and 2 in the chat game. But some people do. But it's fair to say that I was never considered an insider. I was not in the inner circle or inner loop of the shit show. Not from the moment I set foot on it to present day. Okay? It is what it is. I am just kind of what I call an outlier. Not a liar, but an outlier. Like the book. You know, I read that book. But I am somebody who's just, you know, found out about it by proxy. And that's all. I'm just some guy on YouTube. Bedtime Clown probably still grinding his teeth. Me answering his stupid, loaded questions a couple years ago with I'm just some guy on YouTube. That was hilarious. Another guy who never presents receipts and just spews out verbal diarrhea on YouTube. So, you know, again, he did them Terry's yesterday too. Let him stay mad, but you know, receipts are not maybes. There you go. Intro song with a spiral architect. You know, that's the original intro that I did. And sometimes it's like an old bar. It's like a dive bar. You know, as soon as you remodel that thing, you're going to lose your atmosphere. You're going to lose your original crowd. So if I go and change that now, man, I'm going to lose all 40 of my people at once in a while. My peoples. You know, it's Prime. You don't have a wrench in here. You wonder why that is? Gee, I wonder. This guy got all mad at me because Tonic yanked his wrench. This is like, what, a year and a half ago? Why did he do that, Prime? Why did he do that? Because you abuse your wrench. You don't know when to stop. Okay? That's it. You can be funny as shit, but you just don't know when to quit. And there's sometimes you do good. Other times you do bad. You get a lot of leeway out here. A lot of it, man. I think you take full advantage of it. God dang. If this dude had the nuclear football codes the president carries around, God help us all, man, right? I mean, he'd be pushing every button on that damn thing. Swear to God. He'd rewrite war games. Not just history. Prime. God dang it. The racist act. You gotta, dude, it's not a good look. That's your big numero uno problem. And from what Brett said, that's his big problem with you from the beginning. And you know what you did, and I'm not going to repeat it. I've defended you many of times when people have used your past against you. They have. See, I don't have to have a panel of people to entertain an audience. I appreciate the people that do. It's great. I can have up to 9 other people on here other than me. And okay. So, let's see here. Anyway, so Terry, was going through a lot of shit in his personal life, and he still is. I am for sure. At some point along the line, even loses his job. I guess he quit it. So, he's in this predicament with this. Everybody gets into this. No, I don't care who you are. There's not a single person on this planet that has not had to deal with anything that he hasn't. And I'm not undercutting what his life experiences are compared to mine or anybody else's. All right. But what I'm saying is that, it's not a free pass to do what he did. And I'm sure he has to know this by now. And when he started going in on people from the Boyd side, and if you guys were around for any of that, he learned really quickly there's certain people maybe I ought to not mess. Screw with. Maybe I'll just leave them be. And he did that with May Noodles and Sam Hill, and she filed a strike on him, copyright strike, and he was on COVID's boasting about, fine, she got me once, but I don't care if she gives me 10 more. Well, while he was on a panel, 10 days later after the first one, bam, second one hits, and he just goes ballistic, man. He just he deleted his own channel that he was so proud of and trying to get 500 subs. It's not the first time he deleted a channel. No, I realize this, and I'm sure it won't be the last. But the problem that he got himself into is he alienated all of his old friends, the people that were there for him from the start. These guys, I have talked to some of these guys, and the people like you, Steffel, they don't like you anyway. Should I take your word on that? Let them tell me that. And even if they said, we hate your guts, Abe, still not going to change my opinion. I don't base my opinion on somebody's experience or their story based on whether or not I like them. Just like we were trying to get out of old Bird there. What in the hell is your what is your big beef with all of your old friends on this shit show? I never once heard him tell the story. Instead, all I got out of him was going from channel to channel, calling his old friends predators. None of these people are predators. He knows this, but he did it anyway. And he was trying to use him and Katie. She, tag teamed it up. He was running around with Evil Ghost, Peachy, all of these people, and spreading that narrative. He did it with Tonic when he was right there before his eyes, standing right before him in the flesh. When he did that, when he pulled up on him, and he did. How did he do it? It's simple. He just saw some random guy nearby and said, "Hey, this guy's a predator." No, he's not. He just tried to get that guy to turn on him. And that's what I meant by quote unquote inciting a riot. That's because he's too chicken shit to do himself. That's why. And I hear people say, well, he wasn't going there to kick his ass anyway. Okay, well then stop talking about like you're some big badass that's going to, come around the bend and just, start thumping heads, taking names. Because obviously that's not you. And all the people that sat back and said that Tonic's a wussy because he didn't fight him, that's easy for you to sit there and say, what would you have done if you were in that position? I know what I would have done. What would you have done? What would you have done? You tell me, huh? Well, for people that were covering it, like Alex V, got him doxxed. Damn. Bird did that. But just for simply, covering it. Like everybody else was doing at that time. People like Steph and Bird still are. And then these people have the audacity to tell me that I live in the past? Really? Get out of town. So anyways, I got off track there, but anyway, going back to Terry here. Terry had all the support from these people. Some of them were with him all the way. Crowned Ape. That's funny. And What does this guy do? I was there. I even got on his panel. I got on the panel, and all the shit show people, the key players, were all on his panel, and he just started alienating every single one of them, disowning them all one by one by one by one. And for what? Because he was mad at Jamie. Same kind of thing with Bird. I gather he got mad over a Game Over too. Has anybody seen that guy around lately? I haven't seen him in like a year. Even make a video. So what? So some DM with that guy. He's mad about that, so he's going to just take it on everybody. And I had told this. I said this right to his face on this very panel, and I know you're watching this right now. I know you're watching this. I told you then, as I told to your face, Bird, if you would have, whatever the hell you got going on with these guys, it's none of our business. But when you bring it on here, it becomes our business, right? Those are the rules of the road out here that only apply to whoever arbitrarily, right? But again, you didn't do that. You didn't tell us what all your problems are with these guys. Instead, he did the same thing to them he did to me. The end. What else is there to be said? Terry did the exact same thing in different ways. How did he do this? Well, again, these guys were with this guy every step of the way. Full support. He was one of them. Just like Bird was. And then he goes and kicks them all to the curb, right? Because he's mad. And he says, this is a business. This isn't friendship. You know how this goes. No, I bullshit. I don't buy that for a minute, Terry. And you know damn well better than that. That was not a business. Those are your friends. And I want to thank the people that actually took the time to talk to me and tell me their side. Like we're not getting from Hebrew and the whole stabbing and him thing. Almost called him her. You know what I mean? And so, again, it's a one-sided argument. We're not getting the full truth about everything. We're getting some truths from one side, but we're not getting the other truth. It's like a half truth. Remember? Talked about even I didn't think that was going to be really Andrew coming on. Anyways, what else is there to be said? He knows he did what he did. He knows what he did. Now he's kind of like isolated. He gets on COVID's panel. He's his buddy. I saw him snapping at COVID's at least 2 or 3 times, and then he comes back around. Well, yeah, you probably don't want to lose one of the last few friends you got left, dude, out here. But what do these guys do to you? Well, I talked to them, and I sort of talked to you, and what I got out of them and got out of you is, he actually said, okay, well, now I have a new set of friends. Who was that? People in Boyd? Okay, well, the only reason you're getting any kind of traction there is because you were going after some of their key players, and that we saw the outcome of that didn't work out so well. So what does he do now? All he does is talk about me. And I'm telling this dude, I'm not trying to be a dick here to you, buddy. But, buddy, I don't watch your live streams hardly at all. The last one I sat and watched, I had nightmares for weeks. You were, I don't know if you stoned or what the hell was going on, Terry, but you were playing a freaking hairdryer for like 10 minutes of that 14-minute live stream or whatever it was. And then you finally start talking about me in the last 2 or 3 minutes. I'm like, well, that was a big waste of time. It's like, where's the fast forward button on the VCR? Pick. Oh, shit. Next frame. Is there a point in our future here? Anything at all? Oh, my Jesus. Fucking, I swear to God. Not Adam, to him. You can't make this shit up. You can't. And from you guys know my story. Squishy came on here. I'm glad you're a fan. Whether you're a critic, or you just can't get enough of me and you come back for more. Either way, I appreciate my audience. That means you, even you, Prime, even you. How about that? So, but anyways, it is what it is. It is what it is. And sometimes we seal our fate on here, but then again, I have seen so many people become best friends, worst enemies the next minute, back to being besties the next day. But I will tell you this, from the stories I heard of the people that were friends of Terry's, and you know who you are, that did take the time to talk to me one-on-one, I would say that this was most certainly not manufactured drama. None at all. None. The Thorpe people are not Boyd. No, I get that. Yeah, the Thorpes. Where's AC to deliver another pizza, right? God, that guy's a Goliath. I would not want to pick a fight with that guy. Would you? No, I would not. Don't get me wrong. He's probably slow to run. You could probably outrun him any day of the week and twice on Sunday. But you once that guy gets a hold of you, you're done. It's game over. It's Quaintance for you. Quaintance. Oh. Oh shit, guys! I tell you, I just like to have fun. I do. I come from a whole nother world. Don't make me sing it. I won't. But I got to know a lot of you through proxy. And Steph, you're still in my chat. I remember, and I'm gonna get this out. Now you can't overtalk. You and Bird, I remember this. Said each one of you in different occasions said that I was so irrelevant you wouldn't be caught dead on my channel. Here you are today. Times change, don't they? Anyways, I'm just a nobody. I'm not a big. Have I ever sat here and said I am a heavyweight YouTube champion? I got my pink. Yes, they're pink. Hollywood star on the walkway. No, of course not. This stuff. You guys have seen it. It's hard to. Not only is it hard to monetize. Well, no, it's not hard to monetize. Scratch that. It's easy to monetize, but it's hard to stay monetized. And now I will say it's even hard to keep your channel. If you're doing drama, there is that. Stuff. You might want to rethink that. You might want to rethink that. Oh shit! When I flip this thing off, I don't even know it exists. Blame Katie. Lost her channel, as you probably are well aware of, her 6.24K sub channel. And it wasn't 007 or any of them that did it. It was Bird. Access to her studio or StreamYard. Stupid! Just like you got 303's channel nuked. When I asked this guy, and this is when I really got him. Okay, I pretty much... the only thing I would say about Terry is this. What I learned out of that whole scenario is it was not manufactured drama at all. And there are some real hard feelings of the parties that were involved in this whole thing with him, including him. But again, this is a dilemma he caused. All right, there it is. Now, as far as this stuff goes, it is what it is. You know, you can't keep track of this shit. I don't even try. I don't go live that often. I went live I was even live tonight. Last night was going to be the live of the week. We had a great time last night. If you caught it, you caught it. If you missed it, must suck to be you. No, it's not gonna. It's gone. It's history. It's not there to even be recovered. It's gone. It has cast away into the valley of darkness forevermore. So sad. Parting is such sweet sorrow. There's that channel. I can't give wrenches out right now. I'm on my phone. If I flip over to the YouTube side, then, you know, if you want a wrench that bad, there's an easy way to do it. Drop a dot, leave a comment on this video, and I can do it that way. Did you guys know you can actually do that? You can. You can. It's been that way for a long time. So there you go. Anyways, is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything at all? You know how these live streams go. There's two, like, it's like two parallels, almost like a Twilight Zone. You got a what's going on in the panel, whether it's panelists or just one person talking like me, Soul Stream, and you got the people in the chat doing their thing. You got poor Rada that never got up here tonight. I was actually going to let that guy on. I shit you not. I was actually going to do it. And then when I saw that everybody was, all I heard was Rada, just, hoorah, this is like a pep rally to get this guy on my panel. I'm like, yeah, despite you guys, the big fuck you, I'm not going to do it, especially to him. Oh, maybe next time for poor Rada. But no, something obviously it's the same thing with that dude. Listen, there's a lot of channels, and just like I asked tonight, Prime, how many panels do you see me get on anymore? Not many. I don't really get on panels that much. I'm busy at my job and living life. I left this panel for 2.5 years. I did. Yes, I did. And what makes any of you think that I won't do it again? I bet you're going to declare a holiday when that one happens, aren't you? Then again, maybe I'll make a 𝐓𝐞𝐫𝐫𝐲𝐭𝐨𝐩 account and start hanging out in the chats. I mean, how many of you are not doing that, right? I've only got 309. I think 309 channels. So what's 308 more? What's 308 more? Anyways, there's still 40 of you here. I've said all I really wanted to get out. There's nothing else I really have to say right now. I've said what I need to say. Right now, the big talk of the town really is over at the Jen side, is the 90-day fiance or 90-day in or whatever the hell it is side of YouTube. Okay, bye. You got Vegas Valley. His guest, and it's his show. He can do it however he wants to do it. But that guy Wabbit, I just want to bang my head on the wall. The guy is such a freaking moronic plague. He's not even on to be a moron. He's a more off because he's off. Oh, I can't stand this guy. He's just, all he does is like drop these stupid insults, the same shit. Just like Black Rose, his girlfriend on here. That is his girlfriend. And hey, YouTube Power Couple 2025, right there. Oh, shit. Black Rose, marking a YouTube fire hydrant in a chat nearest you. You know what I mean? Oh, you guys remember Hillbilly Man? Remember that guy? I remember so many people coming to me saying, who in the fuck is this guy? Who is this guy? And I'm like, you really want to know? Yeah, we want to know. Well, he revenge friended Huckleberry. And he was talking all kind of mad shit about all of us, most of us, on here. And he became like the Schneidely Whiplash or the Phantom of the Opera literally overnight. He's a nobody. I got blamed for doxing this fool until I put the video where he doxed himself. What an idiot. Because Rick Crude egged him on to do it. That was on Hebrew's channel too. That was a good 1.5 years ago. But yeah, he did do that all right. What an idiot. What a moron. And who else? CIA hole is still out there. Andrew, I didn't know he knew. Well, no, I knew he did because he was involved with the masshole stuff too, right? And kind of hanging out there. But yeah, he's that's the Cyrax dude. I guess he made like number 8 on TikTok or something like that for making death threats or something to ICE or something. ICE agents. I didn't even see it. That's what I heard anyway through the grapevine. And if it's said on here, it must be true, right? Damn right. Remember, I don't have to show receipts. Just take my word for it. I'm honest. Hashtag bedtime clown, right? I said it, so there. You know, I'm here. All I do is spread truths. Anyways, you know, guys, take it with a grain of salt. Take that grain of salt. Okay, it's a dog eat dog world. Remember some of those old sayings? I do. Shit. It's not hard to make a YouTube channel, turn this bitch on, and do what I'm doing right now. We all can do it. It's easy. Hey, you want to come up here? Trump said the link's pinned. Bitch. I remember him and Albert Nell. You know what? It was when I type here. I'll type it in the chat here for y'all before I do get going. So I typed that in the chat. E1. Grab a screenshot of that, everybody. And I got called Stolen Valor because I typed in E1 in a chat. And you guys don't even know why I even typed it in there to begin with. It was hilarious. That is hilarious. Still don't know. How you doing, Paul? Good old buddy, old pal of mine. So the reason I typed E1 in the chat 4 fucking years ago is because there was a conversation going on a panel, and somebody wanted to know. There was a mix-up because a lot of people think that a PFC, or a private first class, which is like the Army or the Marine Corps, is the entry-level first rank, and that's an E2. So I corrected that. I corrected the record, and I said, I typed in no. If you would have had screenshots scrolling of that chat like a little bit higher, you'd have seen me type in private, no, insignia, and then about 7 or 8 or whatever the hell it was lines down E1, which is the entry level pay grade of the military. I got called Stolen Valor for typing that in the fucking chat. When have I ever said I was a veteran out here of anything? Never. So, unlike Recruit, I saw Recruiters. Unlike Recruit, I took an ASVAB and some other stuff. But as far as like me going off to, you know, a war. Well, I have been in a war. Hell yeah, this is a war. Damn it. This is digital social media urban combat. This has to be some kind of a freaking CIA experiment gone horribly wrong. Modern day Jonestown or some shit like that. Telling you. But no, you've never heard me get on here and say that I was a veteran, because I'm not a veteran. There you go. I never made the claim. I love to watch the narrative just spin and spin and spin around. And when you figure that out, Trump said, you get back to me. Let me know. And then we'll have a talk. But I am the kind of person that when you come on here, as people have done, and you call me a fake cop, you call me Stolen Valor, you call me all this shit, what in God's earth makes you think that I am going to be the nicest guy on the planet and let me get all my files of everything I've ever done, and let me just spread it all out on the counter and let you here you go, have at it. By the way, I appreciate you calling me Stolen Valor and fake cop and fake this and liar about that, but let me just go ahead and show you all my shit here. Let's have fun. No, instead I'm going to say a happy fuck you day. How do you like them apples? I'm not going to be nice to people that treat me like shit on the internet. Makes sense? Would you? Probably not. No. Thank you very much. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. May I have another? Anyways. Colonel of Sanders? KFC? Remember the commercial? Everybody needs a little bump bump. KFC. Remember they had the popcorn chicken, mashed potato. Oh, mashed potatoes and their biscuits rocked, man. They rocked. Oh, this shit's hilarious. But no, if you come on here and you start, trying to knock me down to size and call me fake everything and without even saying, hi, how are you? I'm so-and-so. Nice to meet you. No, that's not what people do. They're just like the old black and white family value shows in the 60s to the color ones up in the 80s, the sitcoms. The family value sitcoms were Married with Children was the first show to ever be the complete opposite of that. The family America always despised the most. Of course, you got Al Bundy, who's a shoe salesman. The whole family's living off of his low income in a shopping mall, living in a 2-story house in Chicago. And no, even back then, not possible. But it made for great TV. And that show was wild. They had installed metal detectors it was recorded before a live studio audience, and they had metal detectors. It got so rowdy and out of hand in there for all the members of the audience. Isn't that crazy? But that's how it was back then. That's how it was. So if you shit on me on the internet, then guess what? You're going to get in return the same thing. It's that simple. Why would I be the exception to the rule of anybody else on here? And the answer is, I'm not. There you go. There you go. It is what it is. It is what it is. So yes, if you get on here and you want to, somebody wants to come up. If you want to regurgitate, I know who this is. This ought to be a real jolly. Let's give him a go. Hi, how you doing?
What are you bitching about now?
I'm not bitching. I'm entertaining an audience here.
Yeah, it sounds like the crying game. Feelings.
And that's what you came up here to say, Dave?
Actually, I better not sing that song. You'll probably get a copyright.
How long have you been watching?
I never tell my secrets. I'm one of the most important members of the Central Committee here on YouTube. So
Well, you're kind of an ungrateful jackass, am I saying, because I'm the guy that pushed Rick to send you that flag back, you dummy.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. The hell I didn't.
All right. Yeah, I was in World War II. Yeah, I punched Hitler in the fucking mouth and I beat his fucking ass and took his fucking watch. I got his watch right here, and he's gonna have a video and show us Hitler's watch when he beat his ass.
Better you than me. Are the rumors true?
I actually worked with a guy like you. His name was Terry George. He worked in the Grossmont Union District warehouse as a driver. This motherfucker did everything. He was a corrections officer in Arizona. He was a Vietnam hero, helicopter pilot, fucking and all this fucking shit. And somehow he helped George Washington cross the Potomac or some kind of dumb crap.
Well, you have to be about 300 years old for that. But what's your point?
Hey, this guy also too. We were talking about chicks and going places and picking up women. He's all, I went down to Tijuana and found out it was a man, but I'm like, oh well, I already paid for it. We're all like looking at each other, going,
That is no joke.
I don't have a lot of the pictures. I had a picture of OJ. He was a black guy that got hired as a storekeeper or stock or whatever the fuck whatever above the regular guys are. And the other guy that was the number 2 guy, he got in trouble because he had taken a photo of him, and I was actually in the photo, and this was in district disciplinary shit. He on his school uniform, he put DOC and shit.
Oh, I've seen shit like that. I'm sure it was an orange jumpsuit.
Another guy that was the day utility over there at Grossmont High School, which is like right next door, all the maintenance bullshit. His name was South Eddie Torres, and he goes down to 𝐓𝐞𝐫𝐲𝐭𝐨𝐩𝐢𝐚 and goes and sees the scenaritas in the bars and stuff. Yeah, he got his ass fucking kicked out for snitching on everybody. He made Bob, the plant manager, really look bad. And they had some budget problems, and they had to move him to a place that made him quit.
Okay, that's the story.
Well, I was telling my stories because I got real fucking stories to tell. I don't gotta like make up shit about how you fought like Rick. You know, like when he talks about that I saved the girl. You notice how every time it's like a more intense version.
Well, I'm not Rick.
Alien versus Predator.
Okay, good movie.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When he tells that story, it's like he's fighting aliens and predators and Danny Glover.
Well, I mean,
probably Dirty Harry too. Give him a chance to put Dirty Harry in there, and State Pliskin. We can't forget him.
Okay, so let me ask you something. When someone else puts something out about something they've done in their past for a job, like myself, right? And then everybody learns of it, right? It spreads like a wild. Hold on. Bear with me here, Professor. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done.
You still giving
I'm
me
not done talking, Dave. Thank you very much.
All right.
You'll have a chance to. I'll let you talk as long as you want. You gotta let me finish.
Wait a minute. Let me do a PSA.
I have to get the PSA. Is going to have to wait.
PSA, and then
so when somebody, okay, do it. Dave,
hey, everybody,
I'm not done yet, Dave. You told your story. It's my turn.
Grab your favorite drink and go grab you a blunt or something and get high while he tells his dumb story.
Are you done?
Well, you always play. Yeah, but you always play that. Let's go to the live.
All right. So, anyways, I threw him backstage just for a minute. So when somebody he left. When somebody puts out something on someone else's past and it gets put on blast, it doesn't compute. How is that person faking? What is there to benefit? Because I was in a small liberal arts university police and public safety department. What is there? I have a letterhead. I have a copy of my employee file. No one's ever getting that. There's no bad marks on there or anything like that. In fact, I never was disciplined for anything at all. And never, no investigations of any kind on any of my, during my time there. I just don't see what there is to gain from actually having done this job. And the fact that people out here took Rick Crude's word over mine, just like people, and that is the whole thing, if nothing else. And I'm going to end this thing in just a minute. Dave, unless you're coming back up again, we're going to go about 5. We've crossed the 2-hour threshold. Enough's enough. All good things being equal must come to an end, right? So, again, what is there to gain from that? Rick Crude said he was on Houston SWAT and on some task force that's so secret he can't name it. That doesn't make any sense. Our department was part of a task force, in an integrity task force. I've talked about that. It's even been researched by many people on here. Found it. My star number. Everything is known about me on that job. Instead, people took Rick Crude's word for it. Hang on a second there. And rather than me, didn't even bother to hear what the fudge I had to say. They just ran with him. When Rick Crude called me a PDF file, people, rather than going to him and saying, you've got some receipts for that? Because you kind of got a history of calling people that in the community. Yeah, just a little bit, right? Not to mention horrific things he's threatened to do to people's children. plenty of recordings of that. More than I care to even want to know. I've unfortunately have a lot of the clips of him doing that kind of shit. Why again? You're not. Who in their right mind would not consider the source and say, "Excuse me, you're calling this guy on paper? Do you have something to show for that?" Well, yeah, this is him in Nebraska. Well, about a month ago put a picture of that guy in Nebraska on my community tab, his mugshot. Does that even resemble me? No. That guy's about 5 or 6 years older than I am. Amazing. He has a different middle name than I do. The spelling is off. That's not me. That guy is like 5 foot. What is he, like 5'9" or something, or 5'10"? I'm 6 foot even. He weighs 170 or 80 pounds. I weigh 240. Never been to Nebraska. That's what Rick Crude and Huckleberry and all them are doing. Did anybody bother to question the authenticity or integrity of what comes out of that son of a bitch's mouth? Pardon my French. But I meant what I said, and I'm not taking it back. The guy's a moron. Everybody knows what this guy is all about and what he does. And instead of like questioning it, now AC did. When I brought this up, when this came up on a shit show panel a couple of years ago, AC even scolded Rick, saying, "Listen, you know how it works. We don't call people, we don't out people for being on paper unless we have ironclad proof that they are on paper." And he looked down and didn't say shit. The very next day, he's on his channel once again doing. Do you guys want to know what happened to Glenn Lanebright? Do you remember him? Do you remember Glenn Lanebright? You know why he's not on here anymore? I will tell you why he's not on here anymore. Glenn Lanebright, a hell of a guy, he is gone from here. And I mean, when I said gone 2.5 years ago, I meant gone. He is history. Hold on, Dave. I'm making a point. He left this platform because Rick Crude and Salty Rant would not stop calling him a PDF file. And what these assholes did, what they did is they doxed the address of a retired school principal. A lady. Hello? Is him. His last name isn't even Lanebright. But he's gone because of that. He couldn't take it. They wouldn't stop. They wouldn't stop. And so you can thank those two SOBs for your friend Glenn Lanebright being gone off this platform. Thank Wham Bam. Thank you, ma'am. May I have another? Dave, I want to know if the rumors are true out here. Did you or did you not abduct DDT Grish? Go now.
No, I vanquished him, just like Hibernian and the fucking Gulf War Ninja, Sly Tiger. Yeah, he's gone. Rick Crude,
why is he
gone? I'm like fucking Conan. I'm scraping the barrel with you to get some action, man. I'm hurting. I'm hurting for the drugs.
You're never going to succeed with me, Dave. Never.
You know what? Let me have a little bit with I Could Be. You know what? I Could Be. Fuck you and your Kmart tools. Go get some fucking Snap-on. Your shit's punk ass. You ain't got no cred in the tool world. So until you show some real Snap-on, you ain't got nothing to say about no tools or working on wrenching on Pintos or anything. So anyway, I just wanted to say that I don't play favorites.
Take it.
I Could Be, and Trump said, spread the rumor that Abe has started Black Lives Matter and Antifa and Anonymous and all that other dumb shit on the internet. So there you go. You can some other fucking yellow journalism we can all engage in. Just like what's his fucking name? The fucking guy that got assassinated, Edward R. Murrow. That motherfucker. Where'd you go, dummy? Did you leave?
I'm still here. I just wanted you to take it a minute. Keep going.
Oh, you're playing with yourself. Okay, well, while Ed's beating off to John Holmes, I guess I'll entertain you. I can't see the chat, so because I'm doing this on an Obama phone that you all are paying for. Congratulations. Democracy in action. ADA's a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker, don't you know? When they push that button, your ass gotta go. Hey, too, I got some good Abe shorts that you'll all chuckle at. So, and I forgot to tell you, for some stupid reason, I can't see your comments, and because I haven't fired up my laptop in a while, I can't go to the thing and break you out of comment jail. So, anyway, I thought I'd tell you about that. Oh well, we were just plotting against you while you were playing with yourself with your John Holmes doll.
No, actually, I was going through the chat. If you want to wrench, drop a dot in the chat right now because I can. Well, I've got Dave on here. God help us all. I was able to go back and.
You want to know something, Abe? I'm going to make lots. Since you're a welcher and you're not going to pay me my $50, I'm going to take all your stories. I'm going to take all your stories and turn them into some kind of Schindler's List thing. With the professional victim crowd, and I'm going to make millions.
Dave. When we went through this, what is it, a year ago now? I told you, if all you have to do is prove to me that I owe you $50, and it's right there.
No,
you know what I did because of, hold on, you know what I did because of you? Hold on, Dave. I went and got a $50 bill, and I wrote your freaking name on it, sitting on my desk where as we speak. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. And
well, I'm actually going to send you a peace offering.
Dave.
I mean, I really feel bad for you that nobody wanted to see any of that information. So I figured.
One thing BTC learned is I don't bargain.
Whatever.
I don't bargain.
I don't either. Deal. I'm like Putin. I'm okay. Wow, just give me an inch, and then next thing you know, I'm gonna be pulling your hair and fucking you in the ass.
If you want to be an a-hole, be an a. I don't care. You have at it. It's like, why should I care? I don't. If that's what you
know what.
Trips your trigger.
If I was Oscar Schindler, I would get you off the train. Yeah. I could. In fact, if I was Oscar Schindler, I couldn't live without you.
I'm sure not. Why don't we move on from the horrific particular topic onto something else?
We have to talk about the Holocaust because it's Holocaust.
No, we don't, Dave.
Okay.
Next topic, please.
Want to talk about the Bondi Beach massacre there in Bondi?
No, not really that either, Dave.
Mick. You remember Mick? The guy that Rick Crew got to take a fucking knife. The same fucking knife that he threatened me with many times. I seen him even threaten his neighbor Danny. He was all drunk and he said, "I need you to go home, Danny. You're fucking drunk." And I'm talking to Dave and we're just fucking around, and you need to go home. And he wouldn't go home. He wanted to do that. Oh, I love you, shit. And there was somebody else there that will remain anonymous. And he literally pulled that fucking buck knife on him and get the fuck out of my house, Daddy. It's nothing personal, but I want to fucking stick you. and they were all freaked out about that. And I go, nah, that's just a couple of Australians, just having a disagreement. They're all right. They won't kill each other.
Well, the 𝐓𝐞𝐫𝐫𝐲𝐭𝐨𝐩𝐢𝐚 is not wrenched for a reason.
I wasn't sure that he wouldn't stab him, so
it was just I don't know who that is, but they're not wrenched. If you come in here if you're trying to come in here as somebody else or whatever, you're not getting a wrench. There you go. I don't know. I've seen them. I have seen several of these accounts out there. None of them are me. I'm not that vested in it. I could be as just some guy on the internet. I don't care. I don't go on to make sock accounts if I could be. I don't have any of them.
Here, just make accounts called Field Marshal von Honest Abe.
Probably not. That would be maybe more along your cup of tea.
maybe have a Hitler with like a rainbow wig on, you know, some kind of gay
Probably
pride
not.
shit. I don't know. Somebody will come up with something funny. Might be
So-
BBC or you know.
So let me ask you something. Why don't you go live anymore?
I don't know. I got a life.
Doing what?
Well, you saw some. I give you clues. I'm like the Freemasons. I tell you stuff without actually telling you stuff. I need you to figure it out. Remember, Terry even made a song about you, how you're a detective and all that.
I have that song downloaded on my computer, my extra hard drive, my extra, my thumb drive. I've got it everywhere. You have that song.
And I'm sure that you can't wait to have sex with somebody to that song too.
That makes no sense.
Yeah,
there was a number of songs. There was a number of songs that were made of me, including on the UPK Mother Effers or that's their hashtag, their channel.
And in fact, you're boosting a lot of my analytics. Thank you.
That channel's been dead, just like PDF Elves and We the People Pirate Wars. There's nothing going on there.
Anytime I play, other than the best, there's only like 2 Rick Crude ones that did good. Is when that little girl looked at him like he was a child.
We're not doing anything with kids here. Sorry.
Well, no, I'm just telling the story of the video where she went around the other side of her mom's basket because he come rolling up. And then
let's do a different. Let's do a different story.
And then there was the ones with the David Allan Coe song on there.
Okay.
She said, "Someday I'd understand what love was all about." Come on, sing it with me.
I'm singing it right now. Sorry.
She was moving.
You call me a party pooper all you want, but no.
Oh, I won't use that word. Even though Joe Cool gave me a certification, that's probably what it is. Is that you're jealous that I've actually met him.
Why would I be? If I want to go meet Joe Cool, I will go meet him anytime.
You're all trying to impress him by dogging on me while
Joe,
he was there.
buddy, I've had Joe Cool on my panel before. I've had him in my chat. I've had Chi-Town too, and I knew DPN, God rest his soul. He died from complications of diabetes at 43.
That's all right. I'm gonna give him a house.
I knew that guy. I used to talk to him off of YouTube. What's that?
Hey, maybe when I get that judge's house, we can make some money. It'll be a reality show. You and Joe Cool can live together, and you can document your online experiences.
Dave, I have a little secret to tell you.
What's that?
I don't even like being on here as it is. Why would I want to do it more?
Then why are you fucking still here bitching about getting iced out and stuff? Why don't you just delete all your shit like Rick did?
Rick didn't delete it. He got nuked. Shit. Rick didn't delete his channels. They got nuked. Where have you been, Dave?
Who gives 2 fucks? Whatever.
No, I'm just saying you know how pissed off he took all that out on me. That's what started all this shit with him.
Whatever, you want to take the credit for everything. All right, well.
When did I ever? Wait, no,
you know what?
When did I ever take credit for nuking that guy's channel? Never.
You know what? That's the thing. You
shout out to Silly Rabbit.
Everything and been anywhere ever, even more than that character from Star Trek Next Generation Q. You got light years on that motherfucker.
That was a good show.
Well, yeah, I could actually see you playing that part. You would actually do well at it.
I would want to be Data.
Oh.
If I was to be anything on there.
You'd want to be in a Geordie sandwich is what you want. You want some Kunta Kinte, motherfucker.
No.
You walked into that.
Why what
That's all right. Riker will
go live again.
Riker will watch on the view screen if you're into that.
I got an awesome idea. Why don't I end this thing and just take it out of its own misery, like I should have done over an hour ago? And then someone can spend their restreaming of me.
Don't be a square, man. Come on.
Well, it's your time to shine. You have an audience of almost 40 people in here.
Yeah, I know.
Over on his channel, and you can go live, and we can all go over there and hang out.
they're joining this in this Discord, and I'm not calling you nigger and all kinds of shit.
Don't be doing that.
Oh no, I was just using that as an example.
Were
Come
you?
on, man. Why are you so fucking punk ass like that? Why are you weak about everything?
I wonder why that would be. And how many guidelines strike later on your channel, right?
You know what? You're like the Delta Tau Chi guys after Dean Wormer ended their little fucking fraternity, and the Blutos are like, oh yeah, we don't want to do nothing, Bluto, because we'll get in trouble. That's you.
No, what it is me is going to be ending this live stream.
You know what? You might as well be that fucking Canadian Mountie, Dudley Do-Right, whatever that cartoon was back in the 70s.
What about it?
I'm just saying you should be that. They should remake it. You should be the character to look just like you. In fact, they can do a real life thing in front of a live studio audience. I bet you'd like that, huh?
I have a splitting headache right now as it is, and you're not helping it. You're not helping matters any.
Yeah, because you're fucking bitching about dumb shit.
No, I was speaking some. Look at the title of this stream. What does it say? Just like I told Squishy and who the fuck ever came on your end. The title of the stream is not Rana 2.00. It's Airtopia H2. Thank you.
Are you taking estrogen?
No. Now, Dave.
Why am I hearing that song in my head? I got the bacon fried up in a pan.
I think you hear a lot of things in your going on up in your head. It's just this.
You're like that Harper Valley PTA chick.
No, I'm just tired.
Hey, you know what, Abe? Kiss my grits. Kiss my grits.
No, thank you.
Yeah, she died last month or this month.
I'm sorry to hear that. Patriot, thanks for. If anyone gets a survival pin, as far as I'm concerned, it's going to be you.
I don't know. I was more of a fan of 𝐓𝐞𝐫𝐫𝐲𝐭𝐨𝐩. Mel.
Yes, it was the Rocky and Bullwinkle show. They had the Mr. Peabody on there and all the other stuff.
You know what? If you were a character
Natalie Whitlash.
If you were a character on there, you'd be the phone company guy.
I do remember that, but no. But that would be similar to my line of work.
I remember trivia better than you, don't I, Mr. Belvedere? Come on, Tony Danza, tell us all about it.
I mean, no, that's okay.
I bet you were a fan of Alf, huh?
Who wasn't back then? Who didn't have the Alf in there who could drive back then anyway?
I bet you were a fan of Different Strokes too.
No, I hated that show. That's 70s and early 80s. I hated all sitcoms equally. I'll be honest with you, dude. A few of them were okay, but I just was not a sitcom kind of guy. Never have been. I have no idea where guys like I could only imagine.
You know, out of all the Norman Lear, I like Good Times the best.
Okay, but no, I'm saying is
you know what my favorite episode is when JJ painted Black Jesus, and they were having all kinds.
Let's not go there.
Well, I believe in Black Jesus.
I believe in Jesus in whatever form he is.
And he's
but now listen, no, now you made a point because
you're motherfuckers.
Oracle rules.
We want Mashiach now. You don't even know what that is.
Say that again.
Why do I got a better command of the world than you do, Abe?
Because I'm tired today, and I'm not in the mood for TV trivia right now. Nothing personal.
Why do you wish to challenge me in a battle of the human computers?
Yes, to the best. There's only one way to achieve that, Dave.
And how is that?
You really want me to show you?
I don't want to see your nutsack.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Well,
you have to worry about that.
You've already done it once, and I told you not to do it again. I don't know.
I'd like to see you receive
a Lady Di thinks your nutsack's funny. I think it's kind of It looks like.
When did she say that? Why does everybody have to real? Have you seen her in the chat at all tonight? Anybody? No, thank you. I love how you guys love to just
they had that death maze and shit.
Hit us together. It's like
they went to that rocket. And
this is my channel. I want to be abundantly clear about that.
Like those pod people.
Not her channel. I haven't seen her in my chat all tonight, so she must be busy. I don't know, but I love how you guys do that.
All the time.
Keep them coming.
She gives me money all the time.
That's good, Dave. I'm happy for you. Would you?
In fact, she paid for my.
Would you like a Happy Meal toy with that, or what?
She didn't have a whole lot of money because it's the end of the month. She only had $90 to give me so I could get an ounce of shake of hybrid shake. It's like 25%.
Okay.
6. Well, that was mighty white over.
You're killing me.
Well,
I appreciate you coming on.
Well, maybe someday you can be a volunteer fireman too.
I spent many of years in my life volunteering for shit for my community. I did.
Well, and then how did you make money? How did you live?
Because when you volunteer, you also have a job that pays.
Well, when do you sleep?
You don't volunteer full time, Dave.
See, when I worked for the sheriff's office, the sworn staff, the deputies had this thing with the state and the Peace Officers Association, where
it depends if the department's union or not. Yes, go ahead.
Well, you got to remember, San Diego County Sheriff's Office is the 4th largest sheriff's office in California.
It is, yes.
So, see, I'm right. When I talk about that, my facts and figures line up. That's things that people.
I didn't say they didn't. Well, I didn't challenge you. I did not challenge you on that.
Well, no. I could literally draw you the inside of the jail from memory.
Okay. I wouldn't doubt it.
That's fucked up.
Is that the job you were doing?
I could sell that information to al-Qaeda or Israel or something.
Yeah, let's get the FBI task force on my door. Because of you.
I could tell everybody where the armory's at. I know which door is for the
get the Virginia Beach Police again. Am I knocking on my door? That was fun.
And then I know which door is the one with the lethal weapons in it. And I know where.
Well, as I understand it,
and this is no shit.
Yeah,
it might be a public record. My dad actually opened up the lethal weapons locker there at the San Diego Central Jail. I was talking to somebody. I leaned up against it. It went beep, and I'm like, I looked down, and the prox card thing was green because I always kept it in my pocket because I don't like dangly shit on me. Mm-hmm. So for some fucking reason, they gave me the authorization to open up their weapons lockers. Don't ask me why.
All right. Well, so your job there was an evidence tech, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I met David Westerfield. I met Sagan Penn, a real cop killer, 2-time cop killer. In fact, he walked.
Well,
they deserved it. They racially profiled. They didn't know he was a guy that when he was overseas in the Navy, like Chuck Norris and some other guys. Learned fucking martial arts, and he wound up taking his gun away from him, shot him in the face, shot the other dude, paralyzed him, and I guess he died a few years later, and then shot the ride-along. That's why ride-alongs now have to wear a bulletproof vest if they do a ride-along.
Okay.
That's why that happened, because of that.
Go ahead, take it a minute there, Dave. Give us a monologue, will you?
Monologue? Fuck's that. When I'm not like John B. Wells or fucking George Snorri. Fuck him. Art Bell forever, bitches.
Well, actually, that's a guy I did know somewhat.
Oh, okay. Why you were Freemason too?
I could be. Or could not be. But my thing of it is
there could be a secret where there's actually a 34th degree.
Well, no, a 33rd degree is an honor. It's like an honorary thing that I know, and not all.
Some say there's a shadow 34th degree, but we'll leave that.
That's all urban legends. The 32nd degree is a Scottish rite, and not all lodges go to that.
I'm a 95th degree white trash war wizard from Windows.
For some reason, I believe that. I do.
Fuck you. You're not. But, you're almost as bad as 𝐓𝐞𝐫𝐞𝐲𝐭𝐨𝐩𝐢𝐚.
How so is that?
Scott and his fucking journalism.
Give me the lowdown on this guy.
Really able to pick on some people in Canada.
I've never heard of this guy you're speaking of.
You know about 𝐓𝐞𝐫𝐞𝐲𝐭𝐨𝐩𝐢𝐚.
Never heard of him. Scott. Never heard of a 1A auditor or any of those people. So
he's not a 1A auditor, dumbass. He was an anti-auditor.
I know.
Fucking Rick talked about him all the time. Okay,
now, aren't you the one?
Hey, folks, we found something Abe doesn't know.
I knew a lot. I knew some of this. This is old news, though, Dave. You talk about me living in the past. You're going.
Yeah, but
you're going back about
Vagisil, motherfucker.
7 or 8 years ago, at least.
In fact, you know what? I'm gonna throw out your docs so people. The only thing they're allowed to send you is Vagisil.
You don't even know where I live now.
Oh, would you move to the studio out back?
You'll never know.
I don't really give two fucks. You didn't move anywhere.
Oh. Say goodnight, Dave.
Did they finally up your hours there at DQ?
Sure thing, Did you hear? They say I'm a janitor now. That's even funnier.
Did you make?
I swear to God, the cows keep on moving.
𝐓𝐞𝐫𝐲𝐭𝐨𝐩𝐢𝐚, the fucking frying machine.
Dave, I'm giving you a minute. The floor is yours, and that's it.
That's how Stalin clawed his way to the
Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, the small YouTuber hedges their bets, and all things being equal, all good things must come to an end. Dave, close it out. You got a minute.
Get fucked. You're gonna delete it anyway, dummy. Waste my fucking time. Still there? Oh, he's a bitch. Or did he lose himself? Oh no, he's gone. I'm here. I have taken control. I control the horizontal. I control the vertical. Well, no, he knows it'll fucking end. He don't give two fucks. He's gonna delete it anyway. So you gotta record this shit, download it. Unless he puts some fucking gay ass block on it. Bradley ain't no kind of fucking man. So I said he sits down to pee, for God's sake.